Um. Okay, so we also got stuff happened today. I don't know if you guys were on X or watching what was going on.
There it goes.
Did you guys see this? Hold on. Let me bring it up on screen. How do I do this? Where is it? Not here. Oh, did you guys see this?
Oh yeah,
What?
Blake Neff calling Candace, or no, not
Yeah,
calling Candace, but saying that Candace is pushing narcissistic conspiracies.
yeah. Isn't that
Oh, that was just a typo, guys. Come on.
Yeah, and Charlie Kirk was shot with a 30-06.
He
like?
was fat fingering that. I do that all the time. I screw it up on the fat finger there.
Look at
But
that.
But did
That's
he take
bad.
it down? He could
yeah,
wait. He
that,
could edit it.
that
He
was
could have
accidentally
deleted
on
it.
He
purpose.
could have edited it.
Yeah, because all of those words
Yeah.
put together is how you know. There's 3 words here, basically. And he did that on purpose.
Yeah, I think, does he have a history of this kind of stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got fired.
Well,
He got fired
yeah.
from Tucker for saying racist shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think
This is not the first time.
You
we
remember
might be
now,
able to
right?
draw some conclusions. Yeah.
You remember now, right?
Is that the slur from Blake? Yeah, that is.
And whenever Christine is ready, just let me know in the private chat and I'll do whatever to bring the others because I think they're trying to set up at home. I think they got home now.
Yeah.
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 Just give him a
Yep.
moment there.
All right.
So-
I just started a poll in my chat
Okay.
saying, do you think Blake Neff said conspiracy on purpose?
No.
You want to know what? Let's.
That's a good poll.
You know what the
Should I
worst
do one?
part? You know what the worst part is? When next time he pops up on an X space and somebody asks him, he's not even going to remember that he did it. So he's not going to be able to answer the question one way or another.
Yeah, but is he like?
Yeah.
Both on there?
I think the first time, like he was kind of gotten right, so he was kind of taken back, and that was unfortunately my space. I didn't even realize he was on my space. Okay, I'm just going to say that out the gate. But I think after that, in a controlled environment, then you see the handler step in, right? In my personal opinion, which
Yeah.
is
Yes.
the not so tactical, right? So,
Oh, I thought you were talking about Myron Gaines.
yeah. Oh God, Myron.
That too. He was running deflection.
I know, but
I know. Louisiana put him in his place and kicked him off took his mic away.
I had to. But this is what's crazy. It's like I had to, but I still didn't even. I thought everybody was fighting with Gary. I had no idea. Like I no idea. If I would have known from the get go that it was actually Blake Neff that was in the space, I was behind the scenes, like trying to make sure the space didn't crash. Or I had 57 speaker requests at one time.
Wow.
My text messages were going off. My inbox was going off. Like, I don't even know. To this day, I've not gone back and like listened to I want to go back and listen to the space, but I've not. And I just heard like clips and I was like, dude, this is badass. Like, I love it. Because it was uninterrupted, right? And like people got to ask their questions. And I think whenever you monetize it or whenever you unselect the public, I'm just going to say that it's a different feeling. So I think the raw unedited version of it is the best, but I have nothing to do with it. Like my space, it was just I was hosting it. I was excited that day.
Yeah.
That it was like, oh, it was day 2. We had more information. I knew that the podcasters were like on site, like the major podcasters, right? They were on site and like it was an hour ahead of me. So I was like, this is a perfect time to like go live.
And you didn't know Blake Neff was coming in.
No. So what's funny, like whenever you listen, you hear, I realized Blake was in the space. I thought it was like a fake account. So like when I'm so whenever I'm interrupting, I thought I was interrupting. I thought, no offense to Gary, I thought I was interrupting Gary. I was like, no, like, let's let everybody speak and like be nice to each other. I had no idea. I didn't even listen to it. Like I had no idea. So once I realized, I like sent a text out and I was like, oh my God, it's Blake Neff. And they were like, duh, Tara. And I was like, I had no idea. So you can hear me saying at the end, no, wait. Because I wanted to ask him a question. I did not have a chance at all.
No. And he said, no, I'm out. I'm leaving.
He left, but I had no idea at all. And then like the next day, it just kind of did its own thing. But
You
I had
should have
no-
taken everybody else's mics away and went first and then had everybody going one at a time.
I
Yeah.
swear, I wish somebody would have said to me, Blake Neff. I had no idea.
I'm sorry I fell asleep on you.
No, it's okay because you came back and I wanted to make sure. Again,
I called him. I called Baze. I'm like,
Yeah, you
Get
both
in
did.
here.
Yeah, that's why I woke up. I was like sleeping. And then I was trying to ask questions too, but everything was getting so heated. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this.
know.
It kind of seems like an op anyway. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit back and
You know
watch.
why that was the same day they all rushed out of the trial, right?
yes, that's
And they
exact
were
same
sort of
day.
upset and stuff. And then all of a sudden, then they get on. How come they picked you out of everywhere to go?
know.
Because
I-
apparently Erica Kirk was in the house also.
Yep.
Well, I heard that too. So this again, like this is what.
Wait, Erica was in the space?
No,
Yeah.
no. At the
Well,
trial.
no, I did hear.
Oh,
that.
at the trial, yeah.
At the hearings.
Well, I did hear she was in the space, but what's funny
Yeah,
is like,
that's what I heard
again,
also.
I had no idea. I don't know, like if it was the time that I went live, because again, like think about all the major podcasters that's here, and not only that, but like the major
Yeah.
exes. All of those people were in Utah. So I was like, oh, I was so excited, like I was pumped. I was like, we're gonna
Oh,
talk about it.
There we go. Look at Scotty.
Yeah,
What he's
I'm
saying
just
to you
wondering. I
now.
mean, why did they
Ribbon.
pick your?
I-
I mean, why did they pick your space? Do you think?
I don't know. I think, well, because I think like me and Gary have spoken off key, like to the side. And I'm going to be honest. I said it multiple times. I'm going to say it again. Off the cuff, away from X and away from YouTube, Gary's a likable guy. He is. Like, he's cool, calm, collective. I was asking him things about, what did Brian Harple say? Like, I was like hardcore, like trying to hit like what we
Most
can.
closeted homosexuals are, man.
I know.
Just 1 second. I want to see if 1 second, Louisiana. Hold that thought. I
No,
just want to
go
see if Christine is ready to come in. Just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, Christine. Thumbs up. Okay. And Louisiana, Scotty just said, "Can you be on this pod forever?"
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, my guy. We'll see. We'll see. No, so
Okay.
Can you
like
can you hear me
everyone was
now?
saying like after
Hold,
the
hold on. Let me just check her mic. How?
Can
Okay,
you
go
hear me?
ahead. Yes.
Yes, you're good.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Oh, we
Here we
hear
go.
you.
Am I there? Okay.
Yes.
Am I there?
Feeling better now? You're.
Because I'm not sure I'm here.
Christine, how you
Yeah.
How
We
you
went
doing?
through, coming home to 3 little yippy dogs with little piles of poo all over the ground, and
Oh.
doing? But was there
I'm
a snake?
here.
Yeah.
No,
and was there a cat and a snake and a
that's not
frog and
fair.
a bug?
Did
I
you-
would take a snake over 3 piles of Pomeranian poo
Dude,
any day. Any day. So stop bitching about the snake. It ain't no thing.
Christine,
She's got
I
that
was
tone
dying.
that it sounds like she stepped in it.
I was
Did you fly it also?
Every
Did you
day.
do
Why,
the slide?
that's why it took her so
Every
long to get back
day.
on.
Yeah.
Metaphorically speaking.
It's good for the toes. Good for the
Louisiana, were you saying something to me?
I was saying I was send the snake, dude. I was all day. I was dying.
Unless it's a
She'll
belt.
trade you the steak for she'll trade you the steak for a couple bags of that dog poo.
all day.
Only
All
if it's a
day.
belt.
I like Christine's response.
day.
You can send the snake as long as it's a belt. I thought that was a great response.
Oh, wow,
Great
that's a good one.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
We love Chris.
It's
Look, I
good
would
to see
rather
you
No,
guys.
you gotta give the belt to Scotty so he can keep his pants on.
Oh.
I would rather step in the shit. I'm just gonna be honest. Because I almost died. I swear, I saw Jesus. I saw Jesus in stars. At that point, I was like done. I blacked out. Don't know what happened.
That,
Like,
like Christine, if you come into one of her spaces, you just die laughing. I'm just telling you. Like, it's so much fun. And then
Just
I went
today
into her
I
space.
learned what a space was. You know, you were, what did you say? You were like, Candace shared her space. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that sounds rather intimate. Like, does she have consent? Did she give consent for you to share that with the room?
Oh my God.
I'm learning all the things. Still
Yeah.
learning all the things.
So it's
Oh,
kind of like
man.
this. So this is how I think about it. So X is like where you get the juice. Like that X is like where you get all the intimate details, right? So spaces is kind of the same thing.
It's all
Like
audio. It's all audio.
Yeah.
it's
Audible. Yeah.
audio, it's recorded. It is recorded. That's the most important thing. So like
Yeah.
whatever you say, it will be held against you. Just like, I'm just
So
saying.
who came on this space, Louisiana?
Yeah.
Who came on
If
this
somebody's
space?
going to start reading my rights again,
I know.
I'm out.
I know. We're gonna say the Bible
I've
and
been
the
we've been here
religion.
for like 15 minutes and I haven't said any of the bad words. So
Yeah. No.
Good.
Don't even think about the
do
bad
those.
words, Mitch.
Don't do those. But no, Louisiana, explain the space that you had, and it's like what, almost at 300K now. That space,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
so it was just like a normal, so it was just like a conversation. So I was the host. I didn't do anything. I'm just gonna say that out the gate. I
He's
did
like,
not.
Allie, come in it, come in it. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. It's so
I was
late.
I was like, but still in all, I still thought everybody was fighting with Gary. Isn't that so dumb? Like 2 days.
So
That's what I want
Christine
to
was
know. Who
asking-
was in it?
Yeah,
Who
was
was
in it?
in this?
Blake Neff came in,
Yeah,
and
so
apparently,
Gary,
apparently Erica was in it trolling.
yeah. So the
Trolling,
second,
like just observing, or
Yes.
like under a pseudonym,
Yes, just
like silent.
listening.
Is it trolling if
listening
you're
in.
silent?
I don't know if you knew.
Stalking. That sounds like
So I don't think
Stalking
they
might
knew.
be a better term.
At this
Yeah.
point, like I don't think they knew that they can like go in anonymously or not. But so what's funny is like the next day. So the next day I also like did another space. So Blake did come in the space. And someone like they were like, oh, Blake Neff is in the space or whatever. I was like, Blake, do you want to come up? You can.
Mhm.
I will like hold like a controlled environment. You can talk about whatever you want, like one speaker at a time. And he left. So I just think again, like I think Gary, again, it was not planned. If it was planned, because I got a lot of shit for it. If it was planned and I knew that Gary or Blake was coming in, dude, I would have posted that shit all day. I would have been like, "Hey, Gary's coming in." Like, no, I didn't do any of that. Like, I
No,
had
but
no.
you did tell me Gary will be there. So I think that like when I popped in, I saw Gary and I'm like, okay, this guy again. I don't want to listen to him. But I was
No.
listening to other people, and then you made me a speaker, and then I sat there, and all of a sudden I saw Blake come in there. I'm like, wait, and I touched his profile pic, and I went, oh, that's him. So I shared your space. I started texting people. I'm like, get in here. And then he started talking, and it was him. It was literally him. I'm like, wow.
Yes, it was the first time that a Turning Point USA employee or a part of the Charlie Kirk show, right, that was like actually coming out and speaking. So
To us, speaking
to us, exactly.
answering our questions, right?
Exactly. So I felt
Well,
like
I mean, answering the questions might be a little bit of a
Well,
stretch.
He has a bad memory. Yeah, I know.
yeah. So I just tried to make sure that again, I still thought that at this time that it was just Gary, but I tried to make sure because the whole space grew from like I don't know 80 people to like 1,200 people like immediately. So I was trying to make sure the space was not going to crash, and then I had like 57 speaker requests, and I still didn't
And
know.
I feel so honored that while all that was going on, that you were trying to call me.
Well, I felt this is the thing is like I didn't know what was happening, but I was like everybody that's like invested in this, this ethereum of the Charlie Kirk investigation. I felt like someone from each spectrum needed to have like their face up there, right? So
Yeah.
I made sure that like those people held a space to where they could. And this is the other. I'm so dumb to all of this. I didn't know that if I added a second co-host, I could have more speakers. I just learned that afterwards.
Oh,
really?
I didn't even know that.
Didn't know it either. But so I was trying to hold like Allie for her people, and then like it was like Bays and his people, and then like it was Diligent and his people, and then it was Kelly, and like it was so many people. So I was just trying to make sure everybody had a place because everybody's put so much time and effort, right?
Yeah.
Into all of this to where everyone had a space to where they can like speak up and talk. But when I realized it was actually him and not like a fake profile, I tried to ask a question and like he was gone.
I mean, at
Gary
least
does seem
you
like
have
a nice guy. Gary does seem like he would just be a nice guy off this topic, right?
No, he is. Like he's Gary off the cuff. I swear to you guys, like if you Bays, can you contest to this? Like,
yeah, no, I've said it a bunch of times. I've caught a lot of shit for saying it, that he was nothing but respectful with me. We had 2 brief conversations before we did the stream together. And mind you, this is after I made multiple videos bashing him, and then I called him a traitor. He called me a piece of shit. It was like this whole public thing. But then when we actually spoke, like, I mean, and we were both respectful. So it's not like I was like giving him a reason, you know what I mean? But yeah, then we did a stream for a couple hours and he was totally respectful. He was nice after that. And I tried calling him because I'm not really big on X. Like I'm just starting, Christine, you too, you and me kind of just both got into X. We're like, getting our feet wet a little bit. So I don't really pay attention to the people that I don't follow, and I wasn't following him. So after I did the stream with him, I started following him on X, and then I see he's like posting 20 times a day, like Candace Barron, Nate, Candace Barron. So like I called him and I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, you're just like creating an echo chamber because like nobody that supports them is gonna like listen to you. Like, even if you're right about something, like you can present a key detail that may or may not match your theory, but like it's gonna get totally, discarded. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, I don't care. He's like, fuck them. I'm like,
people are asking people are asking who it is. It's
Paramount Tactical. Mitch, people want to hear from you. Mitch, people want to hear from you.
Mitch?
So yeah, I know. Somebody said blink twice if I was in trouble.
Yeah.
Blink twice.
So what are you doing with this?
He's on the stream for an hour. Now he's got to check the ring cam. He's like,
hey, you're laughing about it. I actually was.
Seriously?
I'm sorry, Mitch.
I was checking out the ring cam at the other. We call it the bait house now. Oh Lord. Yeah, no, it's been an interesting life. Oh, this last half year has been real. It's been a bit crazy. All of this stuff is a bit crazy. Like I don't even know where to start with our government anymore. And these are like real issues that are sort of sad. What do we have to trust?
And it shouldn't be this way. It should not be this way. You should not be running, and you should be able to speak your truth, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's sad. I think it's horrible.
Yeah, especially the bill that just passed. That was.
Dude.
They keep passing bills. They just need to enforce the ones we have.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, if they enforce the ones that we have, then they can't pass the ones that they're passing.
Or they can understand.
They kind of contradict each other a little bit.
Or they can understand the Constitution because this is completely against it. This is not what our forefathers stood for at all. Like, this is the complete opposite of all of that, right?
Yeah. I mean, actually, I've been. I'm probably in bigger trouble because, on the side, we've been doing a whole lot of other investigations with local corruption and how far up the chain it goes, and it's bad. Well, we have. There's some really horrible things going on, and it's almost like the government's empty. Nobody's doing what they're supposed to be doing at almost any level, and it's.
Well, I think that goes back to morals and values, right? So I think if you have morals and values as a person, like you cannot buy me, point blank. Like you cannot. Like there's nothing no one can do on any spectrum. Like I stand firm in what I believe in, and that's where I'm at. Right?
Does anyone else think it's hysterical?
The issue is that people believe different things, and values
Right.
to one person are not valuable to a next. And the
Mhm.
challenge is that everybody thinks they're the good guy.
Yeah,
That's
but
And
it's
we're
true.
like,
having
but when it comes to the
conversations to
country, but I'm a back up a little bit on that. It's just because like, but what do you stand for, like as an American? What do you stand for as your country? So like as your family and your family values, that may be different, but like this is our country. This is your family. This is your grandchildren, your children, your future grandchildren. Like you have to stand for something, right? And like what's happening now, there's no going back. No one can turn back what's happening now. Like once it's done, right?
Americans are also more aligned on foreign policy than they've ever been. And yet our
Mhm.
government is pushing us so much farther away from that. Like left, right, and center, we're all like, no, we don't want this to pass unless they're a talking head. And yet that they're doing the exact opposite of the will of the people. And I think that's where we all as Americans align. Like I don't know anybody in my personal life who wants Israel or our greatest ally to do those things with us.
right.
Remember when we went to
Mhm.
war to close the strait, and now now in order to win the war, we have to figure out how to open the strait. Uh, yeah, it's crazy what we're doing. Why are we at war? It just boggles the mind.
And a really weird thing about the Iran war, and we found this clip from Jack Hibbs the other day. Ali found it, and what they're doing. So, like, we're bombing them, right? Like, we're bombing them right now. People are dying, and it seems like the priority isn't stopping the war, or getting the oil flowing. Apparently is to send Judeo-Christian church messages translated into Farsi language so that they can understand them via Christian AI centers. That's what's happened. That's what happened in the last couple of days. That's been our action towards this. And Jack Hibbs announced it.
Yeah, he had a monumental announcement. He's bringing his real life network, which is owned by Salem Media and Waterstone. He's bringing it to Iran. And what did he say? AI Christian firm
Yeah, it's an AI
helped him. Yeah,
Christian. It's an AI Christian
network. I don't know.
network firm, which is doing a translation. But they call it Christian. But we know Jack's not a Christian, right? So he's a Judeo Christian. So
Yeah.
he's a friend of our friend overseas, and he's supporting that rhetoric. So it's ironic that our friends overseas are hitting Iran, and
Mhm.
we're putting their gospel translated into their language to their country while we're doing it. I just seen that as such a whack
Yeah, that's like a
move.
smack in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're hitting you, and now you're going to listen to
What I have to say.
a God that we know you don't believe in. It's you haven't for
And why? Why does he have to go down there and put his network down there?
it's
Why?
just weird.
What
Mm.
is the purpose? What's the why?
It-
Well,
On
this
this hour and a half drive to this doctor's appointment of mine, I was scrolling on something other than Erica Kirk, which ironically this turning point situation has probably
Hold on, let's
saved
write
my
down
mental
that date.
health in many capacities.
Okay.
Excuse me?
At approximately
What?
what time, ma'am, did you stop scrolling about Erica Kirk? We're gonna note
Yeah.
this down, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not
Posterity.
relevant. Not relevant. But it's just so I was catching up on all the legislation that was talking about. And I found myself back at that place like when I hear people say, how did we get here? And they are conservatives being left leaning myself, I go, really? Really? Like, really?
Is
like do
It-
you have any left-leaning friends that are going, really? You didn't
yeah.
see this coming at all? Because some of us saw it freaking coming from a mile away, but we couldn't get the discussion past Kamala's laugh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm at a place tonight of just feeling really broken and angry with people I love and respect. And, but so I have to, the only thing that saves me in this is
One
going bigger to the bigger picture that the only way, you know, somebody dying of an infection can heal is if the wound is exposed and the
Yeah.
crap is exposed. And that's where we are. You've probably heard me say this analogy before, gold is purified when the heat comes up and the crap comes to the surface. And what we are all doing right now is agreeing on the crap. Thank
Mhm.
God,
Yes.
most of us are on page with what the crap is.
Mhm.
And that's been really unifying, thank God. It gets a little more
Yes.
challenging when you think of, okay, once that's scraped away, where do we go from here? Because the podcasters that I've connected with, like Candace and you guys and Baron and Lionel and Coach, I don't know that we'd be on the same playground normally.
Yeah.
And so I think one time Barron made a joke about liberal women and what they do with their hands or something, and I didn't know what he was talking about. But all of a sudden, I went, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." First of
Hey,
all, I've
I
never
got
freaking
us.
done
I
that with
got a
my
guest
hands.
behind here. I think it's Stu Peters.
We think we have another
Is that
addition to this
or is
chat.
that not? Who brought him here? Who brought?
Oh,
I
that
have
would have
no
been
idea.
Adam.
I have no idea.
I blame
I
Mitch.
don't
Yeah.
know the guy.
Is that him? Is that really him, or is my eyes
Oh,
deceiving me?
Only one way to find out.
Here we
If
go.
it is, let's bring up Stu.
Do we have
And
room
here
in here?
we
Go.
Yeah.
is it him?
I don't know. Bring it up.
Oh,
Damn.
Hey,
oh my
honey.
What's up, Stu?
gosh! Thank
going
you.
on,
Now,
guys?
see,
That's
Stu,
the
I
man.
didn't add you to that list when I was going down the list. I didn't
No,
add you
I
because we
noticed
haven't had a
that.
chance to say hi yet. So, hey,
How you
honey,
doing? How
it's
you
nice
doing?
to meet you.
Nice to meet
Welcome.
you as well.
I
Yeah,
think
I
if
just
you and I
hacked
had a
into the
podcast together,
mainframe and I kind of like
How
did
did
some
you get
back
in
end
here?
engineering.
You got a bug.
Stu and I have the
Yeah,
same voice vibe going on right now.
yep.
We're
I
both
just
Keith, me and
hacked
Stu.
into the mainframe.
bedtime
You all
stories
can
with
afford
Christine
those
and
good
Stu.
mics.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm just on a little cheap little laptop. I'm chilling. Just got done with a live stream, grabbed some ice cream for the boys, and I'm just chilling. Just decided to see if I could hack into some conversations here, listening like a fly on the wall, but now my cover has been blown. Somebody spotted me on Fort Huachuca, and I can't even come up with a fake alibi.
Boy, ice cream has been my drug of choice these days. I have gone through ice cream in these last few weeks like nothing. I think
I'm
I've
not a
eaten more
fan.
ice cream in the last few weeks. Really?
I'm not a
Well,
fan. My
fine.
boys are obsessed. Occasionally, I'll have a soft serve, occasionally on a really hot day, and it's good. Just plain vanilla, though. None of these flavors, no overbearing sweetness. It's not my steez. I really like just some straightforward, good, creamy vanilla bean ice cream.
Straight up.
Just
There.
straight
There
up.
you go.
I just want to ask
There
you
you go.
guys because, so I'm a person that, if you've ever been in a narcissistic relationship, right, you will look at the action of the person, right? So when Charlie died, I immediately went into the reaction or the action that happened following. So we all know what the Little Hats did immediately when Charlie died. Is that on you guys' radar or no? Because I think what just happened with this bill that just passed.
They didn't pass the NDAA, did they? Without the 210
Well,
exception.
Well, the
but
House did.
it passed
Yeah,
the
it
House.
still has
did.
to go to the Senate.
Yeah, the
It
house
did.
did.
So, but the thing is like, is that not suspicious? And like, what do you guys
Yeah,
have?
of course it is. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
100%.
Oh,
100%.
That's
We
right.
can go past the question. Yeah. Yes.
That's what I'm getting at. So like hindsight is 2020, right? So like when you look back and like realizing like Charlie died, like this assassination happened, and then like the Little Hats came out. I was like, oh no, it's not us. It's not us. This did not happen by us, right? And then it immediately goes into like contracts, right? Of like following citizens and going into the churches. So we see all of that's happening. And then you cannot help but to wonder whenever, I mean, yes, we know APAC is a thing and like who's bought and paid for, but you also have to think in the back of your mind, right? Of what's happening now. What did you do?
They could have just
what did you do?
capitalized off of Tyler Robinson's hatred towards
Nope.
Charlie Kirk and his love for, the deepest
Yep.
voicing leftist
No.
transferee that we've ever seen.
Nope, not happening. But this is my question. What type of black? So I don't think, well, what I do know is like the little hats in that country over there overseas, they do not produce anything. There's no manufacturing. Like there's nothing. These people just kind of live off the land, right? So please help me understand how you have the best intelligence on the planet, or I'm just going to say this, or do you have the best blackmail? Because
they do have
listen,
great blackmail,
we
but
have
you got to
GFK.
remember the intelligence agency's been working hand in hand with the CIA for
I
decades.
know, but the thing is,
For
it's like,
decades. So it's not
but
like they're
listen, it's the
self-made. It's
grip.
not like they're self-made, right? They've
No,
been
they're not.
they've been working with a partner to help
But
double check them, to help keep them going in the right trajectory. And when you have somebody that's going to run parallel with everything you're going to say, it's a lot easier to move at a quicker pace.
Well,
right?
I think you just made my point, because my point is it's the grip. It's the grip on the United States. So my point is, it's like I would rather them come out and just say, hey, this is what we have on you, JFK, and then going forward to date, right? Because I think it's more apparent to me of like what's happening, especially now with the Charlie Kirk investigation, because let's be honest, Charlie was the voice of the people. Like he was the voice of the people. And then, like, let's think about it. What happened was he was replaced with Larry. Okay. So Larry is now the voice of the people. So like hindsight, like I'm being very serious when I say this. So like looking back from to date of where we are, like Larry Loomer stepping in, and then like we have all these things that happened. So what is our government so scared of? What is our government so scared of, and why? Like why? I would rather them just come out, say like, hey, we did X, Y, and Z. We can control it, opposed to here's the Pentagon, have full access, right? I have a major issue with that. All of it. Right?
Well, you also have to remember this is their culture, right? They've been known for doing this over time and time again.
Well,
it's not just America. So when you
100%.
ask
No,
why
do.
You ask why this is like so prevalent and how they're so good at this blackmail operation and taking people out. That's what they're known for doing over time. Like they've built this skill. They plant people in different countries.
Yeah, but I'm going to go back to the same. I'm going to go back to the same. They do not manufacture. They do not have AI. Like they are no better than any of us. The thing is, the one key element above anything, just hear me out, it's blackmail. It's the one thing that the United States does not want to get out.
It's not just blackmail. I think
it has to be based.
The better word is leverage.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, the better word is leverage.
Like money,
it's definitely a part of it. 100%.
Put it however you want. Well, no, I think that comes after blackmail.
See, this is the one.
It comes after blackmail.
No, this is the one issue that I have, because they get used as scapegoats a lot of times when everybody is just blaming them and just assuming it's them and assuming it's blackmail. It takes the accountability away from the people in our government, the people that have the power. You know what I mean? Like everybody's making decisions. People are getting rich. People are getting assets. People are getting land. And a lot of people are getting fucked. So let's not just put all the blame in one direction and allow them to be scapegoats, and let the people that actually voted on this and have actually sold out our country, just like, you know what I mean? Let them off scot-free.
But hang on, Baze. What is the root cause? The root cause is blackmail. The only reason why they are able to like pay off and like do X, Y, and Z is because of leverage, is because of blackmail. Like that, the root cause is this one issue, right? You have to go back to it.
It might have started that way, but it's become a lot bigger now. Like it might
It
have
is a lot
started
bigger.
with it might have started with the blackmail to force leverage, to force this and that. But because it's so deeply rooted now for so many decades, it's a lot more than blackmail. There's so much more involved in
But
that,
is it though? But
right?
listen,
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
is
It's
it?
deeply
But
rooted
okay,
into every part of government,
no, it
military,
is. No,
and
I agree with you. I
like,
agree.
so granted, like I believe it probably started with blackmail, maybe. You know, you have to build an empire
Now,
somehow.
blackmail is just a tool that gets used when it's needed. And
Yeah, but
unfortunately, in America, you have a lot of greedy
I
scumbags,
yeah,
and
but
I
Baze,
don't
let's
think
go
it's
back.
I don't
needed
know
as
about
much as you
that, there,
think.
Biz.
Gotta go
And
back.
if I
Time
could step
out.
in here
Time
for a
out.
second, I might be able to help out Louisiana grow with this with an
Please,
analogy.
thank you. Thank you, Mitch.
Yeah, you see, you gotta sort of like compare things here, and I think what you're trying to say is if you've ever been a parent with kids that are a little bit troublesome and they break into that cookie jar, and you know the cookie jar has been broken into, and you go to look at the kids and they've got chocolate cookie all over their faces, and you're asking them who broke into the cookie jar, and of course they all come up with, we didn't do it, but at the same time, they've also caught you cheating with the neighbor, and you know they've got the goods on you as far as blackmail goes. So, like what you're saying there, Baze, blackmail will last forever. Those kids are going to get away with damn near everything. You see what I'm saying?
They
Yeah, no,
will.
you're right about that.
They will, and let me tell you why. Because again, I look at action. So like let's just focus on what's happening today. What just happened yesterday? Why did that happen? So to me, that was the indicator, like, yep, they were definitely involved. Not only that, but deeply rooted with our own government. There's no other way.
But what I'm saying is it just because it's blackmail, or is it because the military industrial complex and the banking system
Well, Baze, let me
make
ask
their
you this.
living
Well, let me
off
ask
of
you this.
never-ending wars?
Well, let me ask you this. So why they
Yeah.
never released the JFK files? Why they never release Jeffrey Epstein? Like, let's be honest. Like, this
They
is
don't
the
care. They just don't
No.
care. The hubris is outstanding. These people will kill your president. They'll kill Charlie Kirk. They'll
they
rape
will
kids.
if they don't
They'll
comply.
take over your economic
Yeah.
your economic system of enslavement. They will infiltrate academia, institutions of learning,
Yep.
the media, Hollywood,
Yes.
music. They'll do
Yes.
it right out in the wide open, and they don't care. They're begging you to stop them. They're not going to stop until they're stopped. They know that the goyim know. They know that we know that they're on tape doing unthinkable things to kids. They know
I
because we've
agree.
seen millions of pages of the files already, 37,000 times, of which Donald Trump has mentioned doing things like, and excuse me here, but I'm just
Hold on,
verbatim.
just remember, we're on YouTube, we're not on X. So there's different rules.
Right.
There's different. And Stu,
Yeah, Stu, they
believe
read off
me,
a whole
I
list
would
of
love
you.
to come on your
So,
show and
first
go
of all,
nuts, but it's a little.
You should have been
I'm
here
really
for
glad
that.
There are
that you
different
said that.
parameters.
I'm glad
Yeah,
that
we
you
just
said
have to
that.
say we just have to
It's
say
okay.
Yeah.
we just have to say overseas. I call it the G strip.
No, but
And
the thing
then-
is, we all
He's
know.
right.
We
Yeah.
there's nothing that any of us are gonna say about the files or any. You know what I mean? Like we know.
Yeah,
The
but I
island
know
files.
we know, and that's the problem. Like, that's what I'm getting at. Like,
And originally you said something about the NDAA and, the National Defense Authorization Act, and any opposition to that is, of course, being referred to as, like somehow bigoted, racist against this group of people, whatever. Of course. Well, if Charlie Kirk were still alive, this is one thing that gets major opposition from Zoomers, from college-aged, young people who represent the political future of our country. The same thing with interdiction in Venezuela on behalf of Paul Singer and the American arm of the Venezuelan oil industry, where basically effectively our military was rented along with directed energy weapons. So this has already been done. Drawing a line of distinction between the United States government and Israel as a nation state has been very difficult to do, to try to differentiate between the two of them, because effectively what Israel is, in my opinion, is more of a warehouse or a storage facility for munitions, for private equity firms, for the central banking system. It's a safe haven for people who do things that harm children. And this has been evidenced over and over again. So, like, differentiating between the two is impossible. What they just did is, in broad daylight, just very overtly, they just codified it in the law and made it.
They came
virtually
out. I was
impossible.
making some analogies yesterday. They came out the closet, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made it virtually impossible for any future president to reverse it. And I mean, so they're just making official, and putting, like the open sign in the window. Basically, they're just saying, yeah, we're open. This is it.
So I'm just
Yeah,
going to ask.
it's a coming out party.
I'm just going to put out a basic
Mm.
question, but why? Basic question,
Well,
but why?
because of so Charlie Kirk was having a real-time documented on video real life awakening, and you can tell that, which is substantiated
Yes.
by the text messages that he was sending to people who he knew, loved, and cared about, people that he trusted close to him, which we saw some of that tonight on Candace, on her show. And I was like, well, I'm really glad that she released that. That puts a lot of things to bed now, a lot of the arguments that have
Absolutely.
been had.
Which it's so great you're here because I have that clip lined up because ADN said, "Did you see what Stu Peters posted?" I haven't even got a chance to watch the Candace Owens show tonight because I was getting ready for this show.
She was
And
helping me.
I was helping Louisiana and just
Yeah.
getting this all together. And
So it's
that was that text message, right?
Yeah, text message. And so it's Charlie Kirk obviously is not alone, and he was late to the party. This country's been going through an awakening for a really long time. Now, these text messages are like a year and a half old. So in a
Yeah.
post-October 7 world where we've all watched what we've watched on a 4K live stream since that day,
Real 4K, by the way.
that really brought millions of eyes onto the current situation, and there's a lot of people who are just uneasy about this, who diametrically oppose it vehemently. In the back channels, and with people who he trusted, Charlie was communicating that he also too didn't view this as anything that he could morally stand by. He voiced that opposition to the president, which point he was apparently shouted down. So it's like, the Iran conflict, the Venezuelan interdiction, the imperialist agenda, the bullying, the donor class, all of this stuff was stuff that he was really then publicly starting to talk about in the weeks before his death. And then obviously, so the NDAA, the Venezuela thing, going into Iran, the girls' school, all of this stuff, that is stuff where when Charlie Kirk said that he was leaving that cause, millions and millions of Zoomers would have left that cause right along with him. And when we see this pipeline of actors who are willing to read the lines from the script, Charlie Kirk was no longer willing to read them. And so he was dismissed as, part of the cast, effectively. And now you have a group of people who are willing to read them. See Nick Fuentes, Dan Bongino, Jack Posobiec, all the people around Turning Point USA who are grabbing for that access to power and influence and, prominence and shekels and like all of the benefits that go along with it, access to a lot of things, being in the orbit of a lot of very wealthy and powerful people. And that's the new wave of actors. I think that Charlie Kirk probably would have been slated previously for a vice presidential running mate to JD Vance, which is the creation, obviously, of Peter Thiel, Vice President Palantir, also Vice President Body Snatcher. Flew in on Air Force Two to take Charlie's corpse out of Utah before an autopsy could be performed in violation of Utah state law.
Yes.
But this guy was in the pipeline. Charlie Kirk would have made a great vice presidential running mate until from the inside he got to see the Trump administration firsthand, up close and personal, and he didn't like what he was seeing in the files. I have text messages from Tyler Boyer to other administration of people at TPUSA where they were voicing concern, was the word, over Charlie Kirk's, going ballistic. He was going to, quote, go ballistic over Trump and his ties to Epstein and the Iran stuff and everything else. So this would have been a really big problem if he were able to go on a national tour and be on stages in front of millions of people hanging on his every word. And if he would have been opposing these things, which then obviously spawns a whole new set of circumstances in the political landscape within this fake two-party fallacy, which is that now Charlie Kirk is going to oppose JD Vance. And he's going to oppose him on a genuine, authentic populist ticket, not one that is owned by the Adelsons when you come down a golden escalator and dupe everybody like I was duped in 2015. But, Sheldon Adelson was already very much involved. And then we've seen in the wide open what Miriam has done and what APAC has done and NORPAC and J Street and all of the other pressure groups that surround Donald Trump were also like a power vacuum being sucked into Charlie's orbit, probably because of his proximity to Trump. So he was a wrench in the plan, like Mitch Snow was a wrench in the Fort Huachuca plan, like the battery in the mic was a wrench in that plan, et cetera, et cetera. So they have to try to play cleanup. Go ahead.
Yeah. Wasn't it on stage? Was it AmFest 2024 where Megyn Kelly and Charlie were talking about the Epstein files? And Charlie was like, the New York State Attorney General just needs to release it. And Megyn was like, we need to protect the victims, but yes. And they were fired up. They were fired up. And then I believe it was on the heels of that Trump called Charlie and shouted him down. And so what I mean, I didn't follow Charlie closely. So where did he leave it? Where was he with the Epstein? I mean, I know he wanted it released, but after Trump called and shut him down, I heard two versions. One was that he was kind of begging him, like, please drop this. Please, it'll affect friends, that line that we've been hearing. But also, like, you need to drop this. And so immediately after that call, like the next day, Charlie said, I'm going to trust the administration with this. And so that was the last that I had heard. Not that, but I wasn't totally tuned in. So the last few months, was he speaking out about it a lot? Like, we need to see this. Because on that stage at AmFest.
In that regard, I'm a lot like you. I had just, like full disclosure, vulnerability, honest conversation, like I always have. I had written Charlie Kirk off because he was, in my opinion, a shill for Israel. He stood for everything that I stood against. And I was very public about that on X, and I wasn't paying close attention to any of the things that he was saying because I knew what to expect. He was part of the system that I war against every single day on behalf of humanity. And it was only when he was killed that one of the first things that you do, you go back when somebody's taken out like that, and what were the things that this person was saying in the days, weeks, and months ahead of his death. And it became very obvious. It was eye-popping, and within 20 minutes I named the number one suspect. And then the number one suspect came out, in case anybody was going to ask him questions, and just cleared all that up and said, hey, we didn't have anything to do with this. Well, like, nobody was asking, bro. So I mean,
now see, wait, I gotta say, I missed that. I missed that, because in the spirit of full disclosure, and this isn't a secret to anyone who follows me, like, I didn't like Charlie. We didn't agree on anything until he started, maybe not anything, but until he started, speaking out against, the genocide.
I saw Ana Escobar last night. I think actually I sent Mitch Snow this tweet from Ana Escobar, which was actually really interesting. And I thought that she worded it well. And just the sentiment was, it's just kind of amazing how you don't know somebody. You kind of know generally what they stand for and what they're about, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and now you miss them because you're digging into them and you're getting to know them and you're learning what they were about. And from where I sit, it just looks to me like Charlie Kirk, in the most pure sense of the word, through and through, was just a genuine seeker of truth, and was a genuine devout Christian who stood on his morals and values and principles, and he stood on those convictions, and he really believed every word that he uttered, which is why he was so captivating, because you could tell it was coming from a place of authenticity, vulnerability, and just like through and through realness. And so that's where I'm at with Charlie Kirk too. Is it's like, wow, like we could have been homies. Like, that could have been my dog, like my brother, like, because I went through the same thing, except for I didn't use back channels first. I didn't tell people close to me, like, whoa, this is really going on. Instead, I just started publicly talking about the things that I was learning. And then, because of the vitriolic, visceral, like, knee-jerk, whiplash response that I got from the New York Times and the Rolling Stone and the USA Today and all of these other people, I was like, okay, well, I'm on the right track with this. And then I just continued, that motion. I think he was ready to do the same thing. He had it. He saw what was happening to our country, and there was a breaking point, and they tried everything to bring him back, and none of it was working because he was a man of conviction. There are a lot of sellouts out there, and there's a lot of people. It doesn't even take a whole lot of money, as we have learned recently. It's like the promise of proximity and access and influence, and that alone will draw people in minus any money
Yeah.
because they just feel like they can start a new racket based on the new sphere of influence that they have. And unfortunately, it's very true. And so many people fall for it. And you're talking about decades and decades of conditioning and gaslighting and programming to try to like undo that is it's a tall task. And so I like firsthand, I know that because I'm sitting on the end of it like, hey, no, come with me and learn these things. And there's like this super huge resistance. But when you have an audience like mine, all glory to God Almighty, or like Charlie Kirk's,
Amen.
those people would have immediately gone with him because they knew that they could trust him because they knew that he
Yes.
was authentic.
Yes, that's why on that August 6th podcast with Megyn Kelly, that, I had tracked this story for so long because, I was in full-time evangelical ministry for over a decade, worked with high school kids. I recognized the cult language. I didn't agree with him on so much stuff, but he was authentic. And
Yeah.
so the organization is coming out and basically saying, no, he was a hypocrite, right? We're just supposed to believe, this
Well,
new
these
narrative.
text messages sure do put a lot of that to bed.
Yeah.
It's right
But
there.
seeing
It's
that
in his
fire,
words.
that fire that he had with Megyn Kelly and the emotion, and I didn't really realize he had tics. He was in full force. I watched that back here in our little space and then went out into the living room where Doug was, and I wept. I just wept watching him on that August 6th, Megyn Kelly. You guys, if you haven't seen that, he's only on there for about 18 minutes, but it is so freaking
And he did the same
powerful.
thing in a lot of places. I mean, you guys all saw the look on Ben Shapiro's face when he
Yeah, the day
started
before.
saying,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
day he was taking a
Yeah.
lot of shots. And
Yeah.
while we're talking about episodes, also it was July 10th, exactly 2 months before he was killed, where he had Mark Harper on his show, and they were talking about organizing, getting young conservatives out to come out and voice their opinions on the Epstein files, so to try to influence Trump to get him to take things more serious and to be more transparent with the release. So there
He pointed out. I'm sorry, honey, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that there are a lot of different, like a lot of people, they see like different tidbits and clips online, but like, throughout the course of the year while investigating this, I've watched a lot of his content, and a lot of it has been taken down because there are a lot more instances of Charlie pointing certain things out and just calling it how he saw it than has ever really made X and Instagram.
Yeah,
You
and
see a lot.
about
You see a lot of the same clips circulating, but there's so much
Yeah.
more that people haven't even seen. And when you really simplify everything, he was killed for his Christian faith, and that's not even a dig at any foreign nations or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, Christianity really is the biggest threat to any government and any power structure. Because when you really believe in God and you really believe in Jesus, you realize that there is so much more to life than actual life, and you're not going to sell out. Like they just automatically lose that power over you. So when you have real Christians that aren't afraid to speak out, and they're not afraid to die, and they really like stand by that, and they're not afraid to call shit out, like that becomes a problem, especially the bigger that their influence becomes. And that's what I feel like they really fucked
Come
up.
on,
And that's
man. Come on.
and that's
Keep it
exactly
coming.
why
Come
no,
on.
but it's exactly why they passed the bill now, because now you have a whole generation like me. I only started my channel. I only got into this in December, and a lot of it had to do with, I mean, I was already investigating Epstein and other things in history, but like once Charlie died, and then I saw, people like Ian Carroll and Dave Smith, like the day of, like when they came out on stream and they were like all emotional, and it like really inspired me. And then I started doing more research, and then eventually I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to invest. And I just set up my thing, and now I'm doing it. And there are a lot of other people like me that are trying to do this too. And now you have a whole generation that has not been indoctrinated the way that the boomers and Gen X or whatever, like for
Careful
decades.
now.
No, it's true though. No, but
Careful,
it's true
honey.
though. The public school, the American public school systems has been indoctrinating and dumbing down Americans for decades. And now
Boomers
you
get
have,
so mad at me because
it's so true, though.
I call out the boomers all the time.
But now
I'm not a boomer.
and
I'm not a boomer.
I'm not even that young. I'm 37 years old. People younger than me are more based than me. And now you have an entire generation that wants nothing to do with this foreign nation. And they know that. Like, they see the writing on the wall. In a couple of decades, if they didn't do this, if they did not pass this deal now, while they had the House and the Senate and the White House and the judges. It was never going to get through. It was now or never. And they did it, and it's done. And what they don't realize and what people need to realize is like, this shit's not over. Just because they're like putting this into law, it's not going to change people's minds. It's only going to piss them off more. It's going to make them get louder. And now the ironic part is yesterday they committed treason. I don't care what anybody says. This shit is straight up treason. And now what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to pass legislation, and they're going to accuse everybody that's calling it out of committing treason, you know, because now we're married to a foreign
You're
nation.
the communist that Mike Johnson is talking about.
Yeah. Even though I never voted Democrat in my life, and I'm a conservative, and I voted
Mike
for Trump
Johnson
every time.
says that he wants to bring the United States military home. Everybody's like, yeah, that sounds great. You know, because people obviously who see the situation for what it is realize that our military abroad isn't doing anything that attached to any upside for America or for Americans. And all it is like, it's like a one-way vacuum of blood sacrifice and money, you know. And so everybody cheers that on. And then he's like, because we want to fight communism at home. And it's like, well, when he says that, who exactly does he mean by communists? Well, I would just say read Project Esther. It'll make it very clear who he's talking about when he says communist, which is just a buzzword. And it's just so unbelievable how inversed all of this is when he talks about the communists being me, being you, you know, not the originators of that political ideology, but it's us.
This is the problem.
Everybody's a domestic terrorist. If you're on the left, you're Antifa, you get labeled. If you're on the far right, and it's crazy too, because like they call us the far right, but the far right is the ones who passed that bullshit yesterday. Like that's the far right. Like the conservatives are the one, like the real conservatives, the actual right is the one that doesn't want any of this shit.
Yeah, because of that being passed now, the funds that get sent overseas are now hidden, right? That's now hidden in the defense bill, so they can pad whatever they want.
And not only that,
know
but
what's being sent anymore. That's
but
terrifying. We don't know how many billions
that's not even the worst
there.
part. That's not even the worst part. Pete Hegseth is going to be able to assign an agent. It's a new position, and they're going to have authority that used to be things that had to go through Congress, and now it's all going to get bypassed by whoever the head of the department of the DOD or now the Department of War. They hire a person to facilitate everything between us and Israel, and it bypasses Congress, and they just basically get to do whatever the hell they want.
And it didn't specify if it was an American citizen or not. There's no specification in that bill whether it's an American citizen. So they can just appoint someone from any country to be an executive agent. That is
they could give the job to
any rabbi.
BB's son.
Freaking Schmooley.
That's what we
know what I'm saying. Hey, what
MJ's
could we do, right? Like, what the fuck could we do if that actually happened?
What was that? What was that? You guys saw The Labyrinth with David Bowie. You know what? I'll tell you guys later. You see that picture? I know I showed ADF before, but yo.
So I'm just gonna go back to my original thought. Let's go back to the original thought. Is that hindsight is 2020. So like, let's look at what we're today, right now. Like, let's look at what's happening. Like, it's all been laid out. We saw immediately when Charlie died, like what happened with the little hats, right? We all saw it, and then like where we are today. So
Tara,
I don't.
Some things we could say without saying though.
No,
we spell things out too much. You just gotta.
I know, but the thing is, like sometimes you have to say it and like spell it out for those that don't get it, right? So
no. I'm pretty sure that.
I'd like to.
I don't know, babe.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna bring up something for a second because this.
I don't think people can hear you, Mitch, because your volume is really low, so it's not like running over.
Why do you guys keep muting me? What's going on?
I didn't mute
you.
Right.
I can't believe it happens every time. You know, I'd like to give a little bit of hope here about the strength of people. We've got a couple of people. There's a lot of right wingers in here. And Christine, how brave of you! You're coming in here.
Can any of you guys hear Mitch?
Can anybody hear me?
Are you not here?
I can't. I lost all audio. I'm gonna jump out.
Jump out and come back. You can jump out and come back in. It's probably.
Yeah, but Stu was making a good point, and actually everybody was. But the question was
That's
why?
it.
Why are they bringing this on with the NDA and being so blatant about it? And why are they trying to take over? And there's an answer to that, and it's actually going on inside this room, from what I can see. That there's a very huge power of awakening that's going on in our country, and people are breaking out of these echo chambers, both from the left and from the right. And if you think that that's not being monitored
No,
and that they're not afraid of
it's
that,
11:30. No, everybody's
you're
in for the night.
absolutely wrong. I mean, they're terrified of that. When people start to wake up as to what's going on and how they've been pitted and they've been told, if you're on this side, you have to hate that. And if you're on that side, you have to hate this. That is starting to go away. And Charlie was a lightning rod for that. He was literally becoming the gate by which you could have a conversation,
Why?
sort of
What do
like
you need?
Louisiana Girls Space, where you have people from both sides starting to jump in so that you can have a conversation. You can ask the important questions of each other. And we've lost that for so many years. And it's so important. And when people get power, when people are not talking and they're being pitted against each other. So what we got going on here, you asked why. Why are they putting stuff into the law to make it irrefutable, that they get to either own us or we own them or something? It's because they need to have that power. They need to put that in before there is an awakening that would be powerful enough to stop it. Does that make sense to you all?
Yeah,
Yes.
it makes perfect sense.
Yes.
The awakening's here already. People just haven't gotten organized yet. But it's coming. You're going to see a lot of people, like once people start to realize how important it is to run for local office, like the changes aren't going to come overnight, but they are coming. Like you say, give people hope. I'll tell you right now, yesterday was like a real kick in the dick, and I really felt like shit. And it didn't help that I had a pinched nerve in my neck, and I was in like physical agony on top of it. But I woke up today feeling great. I have nothing but hope. I am fired up. I am ready to fucking rock and roll. And like, listen, like we know what it is. You know what I mean? Like we know what it is. It's like
Kevin,
let's go.
Like Kevin is human
Let's
said.
fucking go.
We need to keep talking, right? Oh, there's his bird.
And you want to know what I think? I kind of agree with you, Baze. You said even though all this stuff just went down, you woke up and you felt great today. You had a bit of hope, and you want to know what? When I first heard like the results of the bill, I was kind of pissed, right? And I was pissed leading up to it. But doing the stream with you and ADN and Kevin the night before, and watching the content and sharing the information, made me feel better about it. And it's just because of actually what Kevin said. The worst thing we can do is not talk about it.
Yeah.
Because there is an awakening happening, and they're fucking terrified of it. They are terrified. They are terrified of what we are doing right now. Having conversations where people from all over North America, and we're all banding together under the same problem. And this awakening is happening worldwide. There's millions of people around the world that are now seeing this for what it is.
Yeah.
And they're seeing the struggles that are happening in every country. There's millions of witnesses to the struggles that's happening in the United States right now, and the pressure that they're on externally and internally. And there's a lot of people that care. There's a lot of people that are going to be willing to fight. So you're not alone. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and we're going to get there, and we can do that through having these great conversations that we're having and banding together.
I agree. I also think that's why they had to target Charlie Kirk. He was the best organizer of all time. Like he got people from the middle, left, right to at least come and have a conversation. And they haven't been able to replicate that. And so that's why I think that's why he was probably targeted, is what he said behind closed doors. We all know now, have no choice but to lead the pro-Israel cause. Well, that big guy who talks to everybody, he had a huge TikTok following. He was taken off the board, but he was the best organizer. So if he really meant what he said, then they would be in really big trouble. So now people haven't been able to fill his shoes yet on either side of the aisle. No one's doing what Charlie Kirk did.
I do want to say, as someone from the left, I hear you and thank you for sharing that a lot of this, though, is happening, for lack of a better word, 2 words, in spite of Charlie Kirk, because there are those of us who were repelled by his message, who hear people say that he brought the left and the right together, or when Erica on the Barry Weiss town hall was saying that, he was handling everything perfect. He would listen, he would engage, he would be patient. And I'm like, what videos are you watching? Because I just watched this vegan guy, and I'm not vegan, but this guy articulated himself so well. He's like, Charlie, I've seen people ask you this before and it gets laughed at, it gets dismissed, but I'm asking that you really hear me here. Like, and Charlie's like, yeah, okay. And so he asked this question, he's educated, he's articulate, and the first thing that Charlie says is, did you lose a bet, man? And the audience just roars, and the guy keeps it together, and he's like, I would really like your input on this. I mean, there were times Charlie was just a freaking asshole.
Yep.
There was
that's
times
the
he was
truth.
abrasive. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, but there is
I
this
agree. Yeah.
there's this message about truth and unity and transparency, and Charlie was nothing if not authentic. I've learned that about him. That's why I know that when he went to the donors retreat in Aspen, his guard was down. Even on stage, he had no problem saying that it was a hard year for he and Erica, or that Erica was having a hard time recovering from the pregnancy. So when he
Yep.
went to Aspen and said, to donors in these one-on-one dinners, these 2 donors that I talked to, we are talking the top 20 donors. They are Turning Point is losing so much money because these donors are just like done with the BS, the lies. They're like, we were there. And Charlie never said anything about Erica taking over anything. As a matter of fact, we didn't even see Erica Kirk. And don't you think if Charlie had her next in line,
Shocker.
that she would be involved with fundraising stuff? Don't you think that we would have at least be introduced? These people never met her. Never met her. She
Mhm.
wasn't on the radar for anybody at all. And so in this one-on-one dinner, of course, Mikey McCoy's there because but they say he was just quiet. Charlie had no problem being real and transparent. These were people he trusted. These were people he spent one-on-one time with that had, direct access to him.
Are you talking about the Bill Ackman deal?
No, I'm
Talking
talking
about
about the
Aspen.
Oh, okay. Well,
Aspen.
Bill
So
Ackman, same thing. It was like the same setup. There were multiple pressure sessions, and the
these
Bill
weren't,
Ackman
I
one
wasn't
was the
talking about a
Hamptons.
pressure. I'm sorry, honey. I wasn't talking about pressure session. I was talking about where
Sorry,
Charlie
I got
felt
kicked.
comfortable enough with these these donors that I've
Yeah, she's
talked
talking
with
about
these 2
leading
top
up.
donors, and how they said very clearly that Erica was not mentioned in any capacity, that it wasn't even the environment where Charlie would talk about a successor. But these top 20 donors in Aspen had one-on-one meals with him, with the exception of Mikey McCoy being there. And this donor said very clearly that his energy and his joy about the expansion and the growth of high school chapters was just, he was just in this one-on-one meeting, just so excited. The subject of the other country came up, he was just deflated. And he said point blank, no problem whatsoever, that he was offered $120 million. And he turned it down because he did not want to start TPUSA, that country. And then sure enough, we've got Rob McCoy now coming out saying, Allie shared this video with me.
Yeah.
Rob is talking. Oh my God, the guy, I can't, this makes my skin crawl. He's just
TPUSA Israel,
enjoying
yeah.
this so much. He's just enjoying it. I've gotten to travel so much, he said, and he is so full of himself right now that he, according to his own words, he's making up scripture. He literally David and Goliath is just making things up. Like,
and he said that Charlie said that
didn't go that way.
It was supposed to be I watched both clips when he retired, when Rob McCoy retired. And Charlie said it's going to be a pastor summit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pastor summit. And then now that he's not here, now he's saying that speech that Charlie gave was him appointing him to make a TPUSA
Israel
overseas.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Overseas.
Yeah. I mean, it's
so that's what's happening right now. That's why Rob McCoy's under the radar, and I'm following like all the pastors. I do all the pastor stuff. that's where he was. He was accepting the
Allie,
award.
by the way, I just want to say that you do great work, and I really appreciate all your work, and I love reading all of your work. I just want to say it's like really, really,
here.
really great, thorough job. You're doing amazing work.
I mean,
Yeah.
that means so much coming from you. I just like when I saw you backstage, I think I almost like fell over. Like I can't even believe you're here. So
Why?
I don't know. I
This is
just like
this
I
is like
think
the
you.
relevant conversation. You know,
I think
there's a
you do
lot of
great
time
work.
wasting
That was like the
conversations
best
that can be had
response. He's like,
elsewhere.
why?
Why?
I'm trying to cut you off.
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody
anybody's
knows who
talking
you
about
are.
this, especially with minds like yours, you can expect me to be either creeping or making
Creeping.
myself known. Yeah. Like X spaces, I can go in and listen anonymously. Nobody knows that I'm there, and just appreciating their work without having like, oh, Stu, come up and speak. Like, no, I'm here to learn. I want to listen.
Oh,
I want to
whatever,
know what
Blake.
other people are doing, you know?
Well, I really
Yeah.
appreciate that because I come in, I listen to all your stuff. Even I talk to me and Anna might be doing something. I think she does incredible work as well. Everybody, I've never seen anything to this level. Everybody coming together and helping,
Mhm.
researching,
Anna's
figuring
got
every.
some more great work, actually. She was just texting me about, and I'm gonna vet it and look into it. But you know, I mean, obviously she's got a track record with me, a short one, but a well-proven one. And so I trust what she's saying here, but you know, like more interesting things regarding aircraft. So I'm gonna talk to her about it when I get
Wow.
off here. But this is like some super
Yeah.
damning shit. And I'm sure that it'll check out. And when she shows me the receipts, I'm probably just gonna have her back on probably tomorrow. And
Wow,
just go
Good.
live on it.
That's
That's
amazing.
great.
Nice.
No, I
She
love
was
it,
gonna
Gotta
Allie.
jump on
earlier.
board of
Thank
that
you for
stuff, you know,
sharing
like
what
you
you've
learn
shared. Like
something.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
No,
you.
go.
It's fine.
No.
I just wanted
I,
to tell everybody I appreciate all the hard work that everybody's doing, because you know, like
yeah.
there are people with big platforms who are in this, thank God. You know, especially people like Candace, and they're drawing attention to the Facebook boomers, and like, I mean, 6 million subscribers on YouTube. Like it's amazing. It's great. It's like truly a godsend that she's doing all of this, and that this, you know, like in a sick kind of and twisted dark way, the white pill is that this is somebody that was really close to Candace Owens, who has an amazing, massive influence, sphere and a platform that is like incredibly well known for everybody. So like the proximity to her and like her desire to do whatever it is that she's doing. And of course, like on technicalities, I've had disagreements with her, which I have been vocal about and very public, just because I'm an honest guy, and I'll do that. And I've said these things to her personally as well, when I have a disagreement. But this has been the to date, I think, in all of world history, the largest worldwide crowdsourced investigation with information of
Yes.
all types coming
Ooh,
from
Yes.
I
everywhere.
just got goosebumps when
And
you said, yeah.
Yeah.
it really it is. And you know, I mean, obviously in part because of the internet. I mean, you know, people weren't communicating with all of these different mechanisms when JFK was shot, and everybody was like, hold on, Lee Harvey Oswald, and who's this Jack, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Rubenstein? And
Mhm.
so it's like, you know, people knew, but the information superhighway wasn't flowing like it is now. And there's so many talented people out there that are just like, yeah, you know what? No, this isn't right. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to do my part. And then like people hyper focus. So like Barron for a while was hyper focused on this one thing, and Candace was doing this. And like, I'm way over here, like,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah,
talking
now it's all
about,
starting to come together.
Yeah, because we're all working together. I'll post something like heck. I found the guy that posted the SUV pictures, and I just shared it, and I did a live stream on it,
Yeah.
and all the girls online are like, they found the Carfax, they found it where it was. I'm going, oh my
Found the
god,
VIN
it was
number,
the VIN
started
number.
tracking it.
It was just mind blowing. Everybody coming
has
together.
anybody said who actually physically owned the SUV?
No, it was
Only who bought it.
it came
Okay.
from California. They drove it from Cali.
Yeah, they've auctioned it
to-
up. They found who owns it now.
Yeah,
It
who
came
owns
back
it
to
now?
California
But
No, but
now.
who
when
owned it?
it
Who
was
owned it at
parked
the time?
UVU, does anybody know who the registered owner was at that time?
No,
No.
no, it didn't say.
No.
It
I
didn't
thought
say.
it was
Another
a
question I
rental
have,
through a
it was-
I'm gonna
service.
find out. I'm
That
gonna find that out.
SUV, you know, because I was looking
That
at
would be
the
hot, Stu, if you could.
Yeah,
Like if you could
I
find
would-
that.
I can send you all the
When I say I'm
information if
going,
you
when I
need it.
say I'm going to emphatically, I mean that. I'm going to find that out. That
Yeah.
will be made public very soon.
I want to
Amazing.
see if any
Amazing.
of you guys could
would
check
love
this
that.
for me. If you guys would know the car that when they carried Charlie into the SUV,
Mhm.
I was watching the video of Hunter Kozak doing his little Home Alone, may or may not have been rehearsal, you know, before, before Charlie got hit. And in the background, you see Blake Neff pulling into a similar SUV. Has anybody ever checked to see if it was the same SUV?
No.
No.
Because no, it's not, or no, you haven't checked.
No, I haven't
No,
checked.
I haven't
I haven't
checked.
checked.
I haven't checked.
Because if you watch that video of Hunter Kozak, you see Blake Neff and the other guy, what's his name, Dan Phillips, getting out of a black SUV.
Right.
And then when I that's why I'm just wondering if they carried Charlie into the same exact SUV or if it was just another black SUV.
It was the same exact SUV.
It was
like, so whatever Charlie came into is what he went off with.
Okay.
It was the same one.
because the SUV, because Neff arrived in a separate SUV, and I believe that was parked behind that SUV.
Yeah, so Charlie's was in the front. It's almost like
Can I just say something about
Yeah, no,
the,
like
that's
it was
what I was
planned.
asking.
Like they needed to get out of there right away, you know?
About the arrival too. So I know people, as a matter of fact, Alex Roundtree, who works for me at the network, he's like my communications guy, I guess you would say. He's my Andrew Colvett, only I don't think Alex Roundtree will ever, be going to jail for murdering his boss. But
he's not going to sit in your chair.
No, he used to run political campaigns, and all the way up to presidential campaigns like in Iowa, and he was on what they call an advance team, and that's what Blake Neff was. He was on what they would have called the advance team. And so advance teams arrive at minimum 3 to 5 hours ahead of the principal, sometimes even days or a day beforehand. Like if it's something, like President Trump going to Iowa or whatever it is, they will arrive days, and they're there to set everything up to make sure that camera is there. That cameraman is responsible for this angle at this time. Where is the ambulance? Where are the dogs? Where is law enforcement? Where's my liaison? Who's my point of contact for the venue? The lighting, all of these things. Blake Neff arrived minutes before Charlie. He wasn't advancing anything,
100%.
And so when they say I'm on the advance team, no, you weren't. You weren't advancing anything.
Right. So Stu, can I just hop in here for just a minute? So I've been hyper focused on policies and procedures for Turning Point and for UVU. So just follow me for just a second. I posted all of this. Okay. So in order for Charlie to step foot on UVU, there was policies and procedures that had to happen through the university, which means insurance purposes. This means the club president for Turning Point USA had to file the paperwork. So I've been hyper focused for multiple reasons because I dug into their handbook. Okay. The handbook is very important. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in the event that something happens and someone dies, as Charlie did, these I's have to be dotted and the T's have to be crossed, right? So I posted 2 posts last week, and this article goes into detail, and it is like the golden of all goldens, right? So obviously ABC 4 is what it's called. They actually got their hands on the policy and procedures. So whenever you understand how this operation even happened, you have to understand it's a major event. So if for a major event, then it goes into a certain committee and then it's signed off. So to have this major event that happens, not only that, but then you have this controversial speaker that's coming up, you have to understand that insurance steps into this, right? So I found last week that this, I was I swear to you, I'm just golden. It's so freaking golden to me. They went into everything. They broke every single paperwork down, to the letter. So there's multiple things that goes into this, but the most important for me, there's multiple things. One of them, and I broke it down, it says that so Turning Point, which means their representative, which would be the club committee representative, right? The president of the Turning Point club at that point they denied any access as far as like emergency vehicles or access X, Y, and Z. And then it also says that there was
You mean like they declined?
yes, 100%. They
So
declined.
in advance, they declined having
Yes.
that.
Yes, they did.
Okay, well,
It's there.
So did you look into this? Because here's a question for me.
Okay.
With Turning Point USA as an organization, with Utah Valley University as a publicly funded university, with Brian Harpole's Independent Integrity Solutions, which is just so funny every time I hear the name of that security company, whose insurance riders would not require the presence of EMS ambulances?
Because I think it falls on, I do believe 100%. I believe that you guys can believe whatever you want. So whenever you go back and look at the interview with Brian Harpole, with Sean Ryan, and then you go look at Gary's, it's very different. So I do believe that his team wanted him. I believe this. You guys can hate me and I will take it full force. I do believe that Charlie wanted him removed off the X and like removed from sight without any medical intervention. I do believe that. I 100% believe that in my soul. And
my question would be, okay, so if I understand what you're saying correctly, the chapter president basically didn't file his paperwork correctly for the event. Is basically what I'm understanding.
No, I think they filed it. So think about this. So you have to think about
they filed it, but they didn't file it correctly because, like, I know from my experience in working in major live events, when you get above a certain number of people, you have to have these things in, and the paperwork does get filed. So, like, my question would be, I guess, then, from what you found, does that mean, I guess, if you're saying that it fell onto the chapter president of Turning Point who was at the university, did that individual either not file his paperwork properly or falsify his paperwork? I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, it could be both, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because so I posted 2 posts last week. So both of these articles, this is like articles. It's not me saying, it's not AI. This is articles that was written back in September. Okay. So like the initial presence that was going to be there was like 250 people. And then it moved on beyond. And then it moved beyond, right? So it was moved beyond a couple of times, but it doesn't matter because so anything over 250 people, it is considered as a major event. So when you go onto the UV, I posted all of this. You guys go and look at it. So anything over 250 people, it is considered a major event. At a major event, you have to like have a status. So that, like you have to check these boxes, right? So initially it was filed. That's why it's so important. So like initially it was filed as like 250 people. Then you have even the chief of the police department, right? Saying like, no, it was 250. No, now it's 600.
Okay. So I think I get where you're coming from. Okay. So
yes,
when the chapter president filed out the paperwork, he fired it out on the grounds that they were only going to have a few hundred people there. And then he submitted that paperwork. And at that time, they would not have been required, from how I'm understanding this, it would not have been required because of the amount of people to have ambulance EMS, because the event technically, but via the paperwork, didn't require that. Is that kind of what you're saying? Because that's how I'm sort of understanding
and
it,
I just want to interrupt for a second. I sent you a whole bunch of stuff about the car, Stu, in a message.
No, they 100% deny
it. Where did you send that?
XDM. Is that okay?
Yeah, no,
that's fine.
So the Turning Point, I'm not going to say this verbatim because I don't know, but I'm just trying to like sift through of like understanding the handbook. You have to understand the handbook first. Like if you guys go through the policy and procedures, I posted this on my page.
I saw it. Yeah.
Okay. And then like if you go and read both of these articles, it says 2 different things because you have to understand, like, you move in between like a minor event, but then one of the stages to get you to a major event is like Charlie was a controversial speaker, right?
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was like,
But I don't understand. They knew all this. They knew all
They-
this.
they
Yeah.
did know
So
all,
it was
they-
always
they
going to be
did.
over 250 people. It was always going to be over
Well,
250 people.
Well, they
I
did.
just
They did.
I just
but-
heard Andrew Kovic come out and say we could only put, we were only responsible and we were only allowed to have a 30-foot radius. And
No,
it
they're
took one
right.
Google search. That's
No,
what
they're
I was
right.
getting ready to say. That's what I was getting ready
Yep.
to say, is
They're
that
right.
they only allowed a 30, he was claiming we were only allowed 30 feet. It took one Google search for me to go, no, all they had to do was ask UVU for anything and they would
Yeah.
have gotten it. That's all
Well,
they had to do.
But this is the thing. You have to separate two different things. Okay. So what you're saying is 100% correct. So we're talking about the contractors. The contractor is Brian Harple and his team. And then Brian Harple got extra people. So that in itself is one concept. The other concept of this is that, again, so I need you guys to think outside the box here. So if there was a smexual, I'm just going to say smexual because I can't say the real word, assault on campus, it would be filed and it would be according to their handbook, right? So you have to understand, like, these things have to happen, and the university is going to go by X, Y, and Z. Okay. So so once you understand that portion of it, then when I broke down the policy and procedures, which is very important, and I'm going to lay this out for you guys, it's very important for everybody to understand this. Charlie Kirk would not step foot on that campus without X, Y, and Z happening, meaning the paperwork, right? Because in the event something would happen, like a casualty, execution, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, he would have to file this with his insurance company. So think about this. Turning Point had to meet the expectations of their insurance, right? They had to make sure X, Y, and Z was like the I's were dotted and the T's were crossed. And then you also have the paperwork to where Turning Point UVU had to meet X, Y, and Z. So when you look through their handbook and you understand what happens it's called a major event.
So did the paperwork line up, Louisiana? Like
100%, 100, like when I saw this article, I swear to you guys, I was like, oh my God, this is like the biggest fucking break in the case to me, because they have to fucking file it. There's no way that Erica would get an insurance claim or Turning Point or anyone else would get an insurance claim without this paperwork being precise. It has to be done. It has to be done. So what ABC4 did was they got this paperwork early on. I did not notice it. I just realized it last week. And I was like, oh my God, like they got the fucking paperwork. And not only that, they listed out step by step by step, like verbatim, exactly what's happening. And like nobody's paying attention to it. Like they denied medical services. Like they denied medical services. Like before this event happened.
So I think I get what you're saying. So you're saying they had lined their paperwork up. The chapter president did line up the paperwork with UVU. They did file it correctly, and they did have it in advance. So they had it for enough time for multiple people to review the procedures. But is what you're saying is that was not followed on the day? Is that what you're basically getting at?
No, it was not.
All
so
right.
let me tell you. So there is called an MECA committee. Okay. So this consists of the police department. It consists of like the fire marshal. It consists of the risk management. Like this goes into multiple things. Like this one committee. Okay. The one committee has to go in front of, meaning because it is a major event. So I'm just going to say, just check this out. Listen to me. UVU did not have a fire marshal at that time. Okay.
Yeah. So
Everybody,
technically,
hold on.
what
Wait, hold
having a
on.
fire marshal at an event with that many people is usually mandatory.
It
So
is
was
not- it
that
is
was
very-
that left out of the paperwork, or did that happen? And then the people who were supposed to either contact or supply this fire marshal as someone there
I
to
don't
do
know.
safety
It's
check,
very
did
important.
that just not happen? Like basically,
I don't think
like
it
with
did.
what you're talking about, I basically just want to know where the fault is with the
There's
paperwork,
multiple
or
faults.
is there something like if you're saying the paperwork's tight and it's fine, then okay, how does
No,
that affect what?
the paperwork is very faulty, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this,
so
Louisiana. I'm trying to
UVU
figure out.
Yeah, so UVU did not have a fire marshal from 2023 to current date. Okay. So from 2023 to 2025, they had no, it is like I posted this on my page. I'm giving you the full article, like in their words. It's not me talking about it, it's them. So from 2023 to 2025, they had no fire marshal. So it went in front of this committee. So, one, who was the substitute? I have no idea. They do have a fire marshal now, but it is not listed on their page. You will not see it. You can go on UVU page right now, and they are hiding that person's name. It's not there. So that is it is essential.
Hey,
Because
I gotta get going, but I wanna give you guys something else. In case, I mean, there's so much going on. In case you guys missed this, I spoke about this just once, just a few days ago. But I want you guys to have this information to see what you can do with it. There were, okay, how do I explain this? There were several people, more than two, who are either at physically or have been on and off and contracted with in various different capacities Utah Valley University in the way of like facilities and maintenance, etc. There are like three people independent of each other that all contacted me, and all of them told me that on the day that the sod was ripped up and Dan Merrill was there, when he got there, it was all already cut away. It was all already rolled up neatly. And all he had to do was put the pavers on.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't, it was like shortly after that I talked about Dan Merrill originally. He was trying to email me. He wanted to come on. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not interested. I know everything I need to know about Utah hardscapes. So anyway, it ended up ultimately that I got contacted by another source who does contract work at UVU. And I'm not going to say in what capacity, somebody who's very familiar with these renovation projects. And this person told me that he had heard that there were Utah Valley University employees who were responsible for cutting away the sod and that they were rolling it up. And that at least one of them was like vocally pissed off because Charlie's blood was still on the grass and it was wet.
Wow.
And that it was dripping down their forearms. And that they sent a picture of their bloody forearm to their boss who worked at Utah Valley University. I'm like, well, do you know who that boss is? And he told me yes, and he gave me a name. So it occurred to me since Dan Merrill really wanted to talk to me, it occurred to me to talk to him, to call him and just say, hey, it's Stu Peters. I understand that you wanted to talk to me. What's up? Let him go on about whatever it is that he wanted to go on about. And then ask him the question, say, did you ever get told that there were pictures taken? And also, who was your point of contact on the ground? Who was organizing all of this for Utah Valley University? And the name that he gave me was the same name that I had already been given.
Yeah.
So this person I know was then the person who was kind of facilitating what UVU employees were going to be a part of this. And Dan said, yes, I actually did hear of the photographs. And I said, multiple? And he goes, yeah, there were photographs that were sent of these bloody forearms and of the blood-soaked grass. And I said, okay, do you know who they were sent to? And he said, well, I would imagine that it would have been this person. So I then went to another third person inside of this kind of infrastructure, this apparatus. And I said, hey, are you familiar with this person? Yeah. Well, who is this person? Well, that would have been the person who would have been in charge of sending, employees there if there were any sent at all. So I'm like, okay, so 3 different people are telling me this person called Russell Long, who is the plumbing lead at Utah Valley University, was the guy who sent these UVU employees down there to do all of this. So naturally,
Yeah.
of course, I want to talk to Russell Long. So I
Yeah.
find Russell Long's contact information and I called him and he answered and I'm like, yeah, is this Russell? And he goes, yeah, who's this? I said, well, my name is Stu Peters and I'm just wanting to ask you a few questions regarding the renovation project where the incident happened with Charlie. And he goes, I don't know nothing about that. And I said, okay, well, would you have been responsible for sending the Utah Valley University employees down to that area to assist the state employees from, what is it called? The DFCM? Is that what it is? From
I don't know.
DCFM, DFCM, whatever the acronym is, from the state who were there to do the excavation. They wanted help. The state wanted help. They asked UVU for help. So
Right.
Yeah.
would you have been the person that sent the employees down there? There were no Utah Valley University employees there. I said, okay. Were you or were you not sent photographs of bloody forearms from this group of people who were down there? I have no idea what you're talking about. I want nothing to do with this. You're barking up the wrong tree. Goodbye. And he hung up.
Yeah.
So then
Wow.
I went back and I found pictures that were taken, which I did put on the show, of the crime scene. And it's basically eradication process. And there were 3 guys that were pictured. And then I went to the Utah Valley University website and I found the guy wearing a Utah Valley University hat who works there and was in a public picture posted on the UVU's front-facing website. His name wasn't there, but he's a UVU employee. Same guy that was in the picture that was taken of the people who were cutting away the sod after the sod was already gone. So Russell Long's a liar.
Is he related to Chief Long?
Unaware. I immediately, and I don't know who's telling him to lie or why he's lying. Well, I do know, obviously, some of this is rhetorical, but I don't know like what, exactly he has, but what he's telling me is that there were no UVU employees there, and there were, and there's photographic evidence to substantiate that. So that tells me that then he probably is aware of who they were and he probably is in possession of these photographs. So whatever digging you guys can do on this Russell Long, and his phone numbers are publicly posted on the website. He is the plumbing lead. The plumbing guys, their office would have been in that underground area. That would have been kind of like their HQ, and that's something that, according to a lot of people who work in that field that I've spoken with, would have been like their pride and joy. This would have been something that they would have been very proud of. It's kind of an advanced state-of-the-art facility, and they wouldn't have let outsiders in or out of there. That would have been for like plumbing and HVAC guys only. Nobody else is allowed. You wouldn't let like roofing contractors or landscaping guys or whatever in and out of this place. So I don't know if it was actually like plumbing department employees or why the plumbing lead would have been directing who was going down there. If maybe he was just there working over the weekend and he was the most senior guy on campus. I don't know. But somebody asked for help from the state. And what I've been told by 3 sources, independent of each other, is that it would have been Russell Long who would have been designating and delegating whoever the guys were that were down there. And this Russell Long is saying he knows nothing about any kind of a renovation project that happened at Utah Valley University.
Yeah,
So,
it's absurd.
Stu, let me ask you, have you heard
My
about
question ultimately was, the reason I really wanted to talk to Russell Long is, where did the sod go? Where did the dirt end up? And why, when
Yes.
Dan Merrill offered to discard of that 2 miles down the road, why did they decline that? Since when does a public university or any kind of state agency, bureaucratic agency say, no, we want to handle the dirty work. We want to take all the dirt and we're going to pay for it, drive it 40 miles up the road, instead of you taking it off of our hands and just getting the job done. You're laying the pavers anyways. They were adamant about, no, we're not doing that. And another detail that Russell Long told me is that the sod was cut neatly and rolled up. And when it was put on the trailer, it was like it would have looked like a trailer going to an install to lay sod, not one discarding it. It wasn't like
Right.
ripped up. It was neatly cut and
Rolled.
rolled up.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to give you guys that. And I don't know, I'm not making any allegations other than Russell Long's a fucking liar, and he's lying
Yeah.
at the center of what I just referred to as the world's largest in history crowdsourced investigation into the murder of Charlie Kirk. So I wouldn't want to be that guy. And I think he needs to be looked into.
Allie,
So
Top Files looks like she's already on it.
yeah, you
we
guys are
I
amazing
am.
with that.
I
I gotta
already
get out of
found
here.
him. Yeah.
we've done a
Yeah,
lot of
Stu,
work.
Stu,
Hang
before you
on.
go, I DM'd you on X the other day while you were on the X Spaces with Anna. So look out
Oh,
for
you
that
did? I
So
don't.
Stu,
one. I thought you saw it.
I didn't do an X Spaces.
You,
let me
I,
Where's
ask
the
I'd
best
seen you
place
hop
to
on.
drop
It
you
was
a
like a
note,
week
Stu?
ago.
Oh, I may have popped in or something.
Yeah, you popped in.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Stu,
Stu,
let
where's
me
the
My
best
my
place to
X
drop you
my
a
X
note?
yeah, my
hang on.
X DMs are open.
Okay.
Just feel
Hang
free to
on.
hit me
Stu,
there.
Yeah,
Stu,
let's
have
get in
you,
touch.
hang on, Stu, have you ever heard of Val Peterson before?
What?
Val Peterson, have you heard of him before?
Somebody was saying something, now I can't hear anybody.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What
Have you
happened?
heard of Val Peterson before?
I can see that Louisiana
She,
girl's talking and I
she's
can't hear
He's
anything.
asking.
Why is this
asking you
happening?
She's
if you
asking what you
heard.
Hold
know.
on, let me just pop right back in.
Okay.
Stand by.
Okay. And did I lose somebody else?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
ADM.
Like
It's
Val
ADM.
Stu, I
ADM.
just want to
Yes.
say
Mhm.
that when they remove sod professionally, they do roll it.
Nope,
They
he'll
do
come.
roll
They
it.
do, but you have to understand who's behind it, and that's the thing. Like that. So
Well,
I don't
Yeah.
have
we
to understand anything. I'm just saying that when they typically, obviously, they
typically,
did
yeah,
something dodgy with it, but when they cut, I'm just saying that it's standard that when
yes.
professionals cut and remove it, they roll it.
yeah, they
Stu, I
do
don't know if
roll
you
it.
heard that, but they do
No.
roll sod when they remove it.
Right.
So
but
I mean, what does anybody know where it was taken to? Like, I mean,
no.
typically,
No, we
FBI
don't.
headquarters,
We
something
don't know
like
where
that.
it was taken to. And Allie and I
right.
did a lot of looking into how they covered up the crime scene. So what we were actually looking for, because we got the documents from UVU about the restoration, whatever the hell you want to call it, that we actually couldn't find in all the pictures and documented documents that they had, a machine
Yep.
that was actually able to cut the sod
It
so
was.
it can be rolled. There's
It
an actual
wasn't in
machine to
the
do that.
128 pages
Well,
or 125 page
So
redacted.
what that
Yeah,
led
Ali,
Allie
yes.
and I to think is that some of that was just strips of sod pre-laid.
Yeah.
Because from the documents and the pictures and the video that we found of the reconstruction of that, the machine to actually cut the sod like that, we can't find it. It doesn't mean it wasn't there,
Yeah.
but we
One
just
one
can't
other
find it.
thing that I want you guys to know, just in case you're going to try something here. I did do a public information request for Utah Valley University, and my request was this, quote, who were the Utah Valley University employees that were on the site of the Charlie Kirk assassination scene? Who was charged with the responsibility of removing the sod, assisting state employees, and prepping the site for the installation of pavers? I have photos of several Utah Valley University employees there. I am requesting their names and roles with the college. Okay, I got a response. The response is this quote, Utah Code annotated 63 G as in golf -2-204 section 1 subsection AI requires that grandma request identify the records sought with reasonable specificity. Okay, like who were the people? Who were the three people? So you mean specificity is in who were the three people at this point in time on this date at this time that were in this exact location on campus? Is that specific enough? Apparently not. Your request does not identify what records, if any, you are seeking, but requests information. Yeah, I'm requesting information. Therefore, your request is denied. So in other words, I think what they're saying here is that there is no official paper trail record of who was there. I'm not requesting records, I'm requesting information.
Yeah.
So
And
maybe
you're
you
not
guys could reformulate that with Utah Valley University, but I think that it's right for us to know Who was there? Who had blood on their forearms? Why were they sending pictures? They told Dan Merrill they were pissed off.
And Dan
when he got
Merrill
there-
said that these were different guys. These weren't his guys. Like the stuff was
No.
already taken
So
out.
there were
before he
so
got
there
there.
were guys there were guys from the state. The state guys were there for the excavation process. They didn't want the paver guy touching that. They wanted to make sure that that site was ready for pavers, ready to go, that everything was properly destroyed by the time that any outsiders came in here. And when Dan Merrill arrived, it was ready to rock and roll for pavers. But on site were members of the state excavation team who removed 10 inches of earth, and Utah Valley University employees who apparently in their assistance were there cutting away the sod, dealing with the still wet blood. And it was still wet because there was so much of it.
Have
we all
you
saw
have
it.
you
No, I have
ever
the
talked
answer.
to hold on? Have you ever talked to Kyle Pope? He's the manager of irrigation and landscaping. Have you ever spoke to him?
That doesn't matter. It matters like who he reports to. So this is what matters for
No, I'm
anybody.
just asking Stu if he's ever talked
No,
to him. because-
I have not. And I would imagine that if he's with irrigation, that the plumbing lead would probably be his superior. And I would imagine that that would be, again, pointing at Russell Long.
The same guy, because that would
Okay.
be his subordinate in that case.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I just wanted to put that out there, and I really got to go. I'm going to spend time with my boys, but I wanted to put that out there because you guys are amazing at what you do. And I think that this, that this Russell Long is definitely worth looking into. He's lying in the middle of a murder investigation.
I can tell you why he's lying, because I mean, like, so if anybody has paid attention, so Val Peterson is in charge of all of it. He's been in charge of security, like landscape, all the things. This guy's been there for 32 years. Okay. Not only that, he holds the purse. He holds the purse for UVU. Okay. He's like the biggest breakthrough that I've ever had, like as far as Charlie goes. Okay. Not only that, but this guy is also on the House Representatives for the state. And you know what? He holds the purse for the state of Utah. Nothing goes through Utah at all without Val Peterson signing off. Like, I've been speaking of this, like nobody's hearing me.
Did you talk to this guy, this Val Peterson?
No, you cannot. Like, not only that,
So he's the vice president of administration and strategic
Thank you.
relations at UVU.
So all of the police department report to him. He's been there for 32 years. This guy, can you go, Allie, pull up right
Yes.
now, pull up his National Guard record.
Hey guys, I gotta go. Thank you
No,
so much.
no,
Yeah,
like,
it's okay.
Hey,
Stu,
Stu, thank you
Good
for
night.
coming.
Stu, so
Thank you,
much.
Stu.
Thank you for
Thank you.
jumping in.
Everybody in the chat loves you. So
Hey,
thank you so
everyone.
much.
hang
Oh,
on.
there's
Yeah.
a chat.
So hang
All
on.
I see is I don't
There's
even
a
know
chat.
where this thing is being broadcast.
No,
What
like
up,
this
chat?
dude,
There's
like,
a chat. There's a chat
Alright,
here.
what
He
up,
just came
chat?
to
Oh, I
hang.
see it there now.
Everybody type in like heart emojis for Stu. Everybody's saying like,
we love
I
you.
Yeah.
Stu.
can't believe you're
They
here.
were really
bless you.
happy to
Nice
see
to
you
meet
and
you.
hear you speak tonight, Stu, as were all of us. Thank you, sir. You're a true fucking patriot. Don't stop.
Yeah.
God bless you, sir.
Yes.
Christ is
God
good.
bless
Nice
you
to meet
guys.
you. Good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Alright,
Stu.
Bye.
So everything on this campus goes
course.
back to Val
I only
Peterson.
came here to see everybody's roasts on ChatGPT.
I know.
Okay.
You've let
Okay.
this
I know
get out
you've
of
been
control.
wanting to do this all night. So all day, all
Oh
night.
my god!
we're doing
I'm
it.
just having Stu here. That would have been awesome to
That
to
was
see what's
amazing.
inside
He
of there.
is. I can't believe it.
Didn't expect him to show up. Like, that was freaking
I
Where
thought
did
great.
he
somebody
come
hacked
from?
my computer. I saw like him back.
I'm
Can you
so
imagine
sorry.
base?
I have
if-
no
if-
idea how he got here. No
You're
idea.
just doing
I
a
think
show,
that's
and all of a sudden
The
he
guy
shows
is-
up in your backstage area. You're
I'm
like,
like-
what the fuck? Allie's like, is that even him? I
I
don't
said,
think
"Who
it's
the
him.
heck is that?"
So I said, bring him
Hey,
up. We'll find out.
Mitch, somebody was asking about what happened to the security guard that showed up at your door.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but somebody in the
Oh.
comments asked.
Yeah, it wasn't a security guard.
The
It was-
alleged Dan
It
Flood
was
incident.
Dan Flood.
The alleged Dan Flood.
Yeah,
Guys, I will be right back.
I'm going to talk in generalities so that we don't,
I'll bring up the picture.
so that we can save some lawsuits
So
for
got
later.
it.
Of course, I got it.
3, it was sort of strange. I happened to be passing by the house picking up the mail, and I was due for an appointment on video with my doctor, so I was trying to race, and I wasn't going to make it. Had to answer that call, and it wouldn't go through because I didn't have Wi-Fi. So at the same time, another call came in, and it was from the local police station saying, "Hey, your records request is ready to pick up." So I had to turn around, and I'm going back by my house, and I was gonna use the Wi-Fi real quick to tell the doc that I'm gonna have to, talk to her later. And yeah, there's all of a sudden there's this black vehicle pulled in front of the house, and there's three guys jumping out, three, door kickers. Oh yeah, you got the photo. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm looking at these guys like, are you kidding me? And I'm on the phone with the police station, and I'm joking with them like, look, you won't believe what's going on right now, but I've got three yahoos running around my house with guns. Do you guys know anything about this? And yeah, the chief got on real quick, and he said to come on down to the station if I've got pictures. I said, oh, I'm sure my security cam's got everything. So yeah, I ran down to the cul-de-sac. I turned back around. As I do, they're starting to get back into the vehicle, and I think they noticed that I, drifted by or something. And I recorded their license plate and whatnot, and they saw me recording their license plate, and so they do a U-turn and start following me. I'm going down to the police station. I'm on the phone with Amy, and then I'm on the phone with the police. And I'm saying, you won't believe this. They're going to follow me down to the police station. And they said, yeah, bring them on down. So it just so happens the turn for the police station, you turn right to go to the police station, you turn left to go to the airport. And there was a police cruiser right there. And, maybe they sent it to sort of walk me in or something. I don't know. But as soon as I pulled up there and I turned right, yeah, they instantly went from the right lane to the left lane and then ran off to the airport. So I go in and I talk to the police. I pull up the pictures and said, hey, do you know these guys? And they're like, absolutely not. I go, well, what if they're U.S. Marshals? Would you know those guys? They're like, we know every damn U.S. Marshal. We work with them every day, every week.
Yeah.
And you don't know these guys? Never seen them before in our lives. I was like, well, are you guys going to do anything about? I mean, I've got three guys. It looks like maybe there's a badge. They could be some, but then again, you can get a badge at Kmart there, Chief, yeah, and they've got guns. There's one. There's pictures in the video that you can actually pull and see the guns on their hips. And I go, so I've got three guys with guns coming up to my door, and they look like they're trying to break in, as well as, they're waiting for the door to crack to kick it through.
Were they touching the door?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, touching the door and also the windows. And then they went around to the backyard, and it looked like they were trying to figure out how to get onto the fence to get onto the second level to go through a window or something. And then I think they saw me, driving by real slow, videotaping them. Yeah, they were up to no good. That's not what U.S. Marshals do. By the way, anybody out there, if the U.S. Marshals come to serve you, U.S. Marshals policy 211 dot something says they're supposed to come in uniform. They're supposed to come in. They're supposed to have body cams.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's absolutely mandatory, especially if you're going to be thinking of you're approaching somebody hostile. They're supposed to come in a marked vehicle. Well, it wasn't a marked vehicle. It was rented from National Rent-A-Car at the airport. We know that much. And so whoever they were, they came in, acted like they were law enforcement. They may have been there to serve me. It looks like they possibly were, because something got filed the next day. Nobody knows who they are. They haven't offered their names. And so I floated the pictures around, and we have some great internet sleuths out there that,
Like
yeah, they
Allie.
went. Oh yeah, they all went to it. They
Because,
converged on these photos, and the next thing
Stu
you know,
Peters reposted my post. I mean, it looks like Dan Foote.
yeah, Yeah.
So I'll bring it
the
up
internet
now. I
converged
did a
on it.
side by side. Look at that.
Oh wow, that nose.
In the
Yeah, they
mouth.
did like I think there was like
Yeah.
3 facial recognition tests
You
done
know,
on
you
it.
know why he
Came
showed
back-
up, right?
The ear too. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
You know why
I
he came?
enhanced it and I gave this to Stu Peters. I go, I mean, like, if that's not him, then I don't know. The mouth, just the crease and underneath the nose.
the glasses give it away too. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
They
video,
almost
he
look
actually
like the
comes
same
up and
glasses.
activates the glasses. They're
The
meta
ear?
glasses. Yeah.
The ear.
You
In the
see that in
ear.
the video, Mitch? You actually see him tap his glasses like he's activating them.
Yeah.
You see that in your ring camera?
No
Oh, yeah.
way.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
No
Yeah.
way.
Mitch was
So,
blessed to be visited by a model.
Mitch,
Oh my
Mitch, they
God.
can't. They came knocking because you went public about the bug. They wanted their bug back. They had to. They had to get rid of the
They had to
evidence.
recover the bug, didn't they? Yeah.
They're like,
So,
shit, he's on to us.
Yeah. Hey,
something.
Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels, how are you doing?
Oh, is she in here?
Yes,
What a
she's
good
in
girl.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
been hanging
amazing.
out for a while.
But yeah, they Candace Owens thinks it's Dan Flood too, and she's met the guy before. She said it looks a lot like him. So I turned around and
They
I
all
asked her,
look
so
alike.
do you have a percentage on that, ma'am? Yeah. she didn't find that
He
funny and
wasn't-
she didn't answer.
Do you hear audio at all, like from the camera?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you hear anything? Did they talk?
He did one time when he was looking inside the window, and it was like they were looking to see if anything was in there or moved, or if they could see anything. It wasn't.
Wasn't a lot.
No, it wasn't a lot. But
Mitch, did the bugs show up before or after this? I mean, after this?
oh, the bug was in Christmas. Yeah, that was the
Okay,
Christmas bug
okay.
story.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Uh,
that was months before this.
that
then, like
that
5,
was
6
my
Okay.
present from TPUSA back in Christmas. Yeah, no,
Somebody
this
was
is
asking.
yeah, this was in what, July, June, June 25th.
Okay.
So
Man,
it
it
just
looks
seems like a lot
cool.
of effort to like we go through servicing because of other issues around here, opposing parties, and there's a little bit of a trick, people. A little bit of a something you should know about if you get into legal troubles. Uh, they'll use process serving. They'll send thugs to process serve, and yeah, they're not there to process serve. They're there to, cause damage, rob vehicles, break into houses, see when you're home,
And you
steal
weren't
stuff.
home, right? When this happened, you weren't home.
Well, as I was just saying, I just happened to be driving by. So literally,
Oh yeah, that's
as they're doing this, I'm. So did you guys see the picture where it says, Mitch Snow not hiding at all, as I'm driving by? But yeah, I couldn't see their badges from the car, and even if I did, it's like, people show up with guns at your house. And don't answer the door.
Yeah.
It's just sort of general code rule, people, for
Yeah.
survival. Don't answer the door when people come with guns. So yeah, went down to the police station, and they had. It's typically a courtesy and policy for an outside jurisdiction if they're coming in, especially if they're thinking there's something hostile, like they're claiming an empty house is hostile, that they would inform the local jurisdiction law enforcement, might even ask for backup or even just, as a witness. But they didn't do that. Nobody made any calls to any of the jurisdiction here about it. And nobody here can identify these 3 guys. They don't know them. They're not locals. So these were out of state at best, off duty. One of them at least a marshal, maybe 2 deputized, who knows what. And then somebody discovers that, well, that looks a lot like Dan Flood. And
Yep.
a lot
tried
of
to get
people
a
seem to agree.
I tried to get a picture with the same kind of like his head facing that way, and a clear one. So
Hmm.
I just see the ear. I look at the ears. I look at the crease under his nose. His his mannerism of his mouth. You know, the mouth. I know his neck is kind of turned too. You can't
Yeah,
really
that
tell.
is. You've got it right there. Like that's the same.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
to
I
see
just
this
learned
guy in his
recently
underwear to
that
know
a
for
lot
sure.
of weight. I just learned
Like
recently that a lot of weight is put on the ears. That ears
yes,
are like one of a kind of thing. So I think in
yes,
this situation, it would come down to the ears,
yeah. That's why I kind of
which
made
I
it
can't
the
tell.
one on the one on the left. Like that's Mitch's picture, but I enhanced it so you can
Yeah,
see the shadows. The
see
shadows.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
So
great move. Yeah.
yeah,
He's a
Oh,
creepy
and like
guy.
Stu Peters
whether it's
reposted
him or
it.
not,
Ah,
the guys were there to. They
The
weren't
ear,
there to
yeah.
do anything legitimate. Legitimate process serving. I'll share some with you. That the report that people put in, as well as pictures and how it really is supposed to go. Um, it's a lot more thorough. They'll add pictures. They'll add time, date, stamp, card.
Yeah.
And typically, when they're trying to legitimately serve you, they're going to leave a card. And that's a clue for them because if they come back again and the card is still there, well, then they know somebody hasn't been there and hasn't been around. It's a,
Ah,
it's a clue for them,
like
right?
a card like on your window or something?
On your door.
Yeah,
On your
or
door?
like your
Yeah.
door, a
Yep.
note on your door, or your ring camera or something. But yeah, like a card typically, and they'll take a picture of it and say, yeah, on this date. And that way, if somebody is actually avoiding service, they can say, they can show those pictures to the court, and
Gotcha.
they'll say,
And
yeah,
so he
here's my
did turn
card.
his camera on. You said he turned it on when he came
No, he
his
didn't have a
glasses?
camera. Oh,
No,
he
sorry, his
had a,
glasses.
yeah, he had meta glasses, but he didn't
You
have a
touched
body
it?
cam. Yeah, U.S. Marshal Service don't use meta glasses. They-
Yeah, that's
that's
what I
not
thought.
authorized. Yeah, it's not authorized wear.
That's not
Um,
standard equipment.
No,
no, it's
no,
not.
it's not.
So
Not.
Mitch, was
So
this like a scare tactic type thing?
I don't know, probably.
intimidation thing.
Yeah, like
I
I'm just trying to rationalize what the heck was going on.
yeah, I just find it's very plus their vehicle. Um, we did find the vehicle and it matched a vehicle. We got a partial license plate, and the partial
Mm.
license plate matched a vehicle from National. I think it's National Rent a Car at the airport.
Oh,
So
they rented the car.
Yeah.
these are telltale signs that this wasn't a. The intention wasn't to civilly deliver me papers.
Uh-huh.
And neither was the previous person that sort of came around that didn't leave anything, didn't identify himself. We ended up finding him on Ring door cameras, and then he got reported. People were sending his face all around town. He apparently tried to
Wow.
assault a. He might have been trying to act as a process server. State of Washington, you don't need a license and stuff like that, so they can get anybody.
Wow.
Um, but yeah, apparently this guy had, under the guise of process serving, went to a house and there was a 12-year-old girl there by herself. And he was trying to push his way in and trying to get her to open doors. And he was trying to, basically abduct her. Um,
Wow.
Wow.
That's
eventually
creepy.
he was, yeah, it's real creepy. So why are you sending a guy like that to my house? If that was him.
How are you with Mitch? How are you with the local police?
Oh, it's a love-hate relationship. Um, uh, you know, they, we speak. We know each other. I don't. I
I would
can't
think
say I
so.
have a lot of. I haven't given them a whole lot of 5-star reviews yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few things they've got to
Antagonistic
do.
though, or they like harassment issues, or I'm probably putting you on the spot that you can't.
I think that they're trying to stay out of things. Like they know that there's
Yeah.
a buzz, and we live in such a bubble here. Um, it's 2 jurisdictions, middle in the river, 3 main cities. They call it the Tri-Cities. They share judges, so the jurisdiction here is sort of melded, and
Yeah.
there's not another major city for like 3 hours, and you have to cross mountains and rivers and deserts. Uh, so it's not like you can just hop over to the next town to report something or compare notes. So it's a lockdown jurisdiction out here, and
Yeah.
they sort of
Please
get in their
remind
own
me where you
bubble.
are. I'm sorry, Mitch. Where are you?
Oh yeah, Benton, Franklin County, Washington. So
Okay.
the famous thing around here is we have the Pacific Northwest National Laboratories, which is Hanford, and historically, this is where they built the bomb. This is the first bomb that they sent over to Japan, and so they made a big old secret lab out there. They made the first nuclear power plant, and they ended up with
Wow.
like 4 of them out there. They destroyed them, they say, but uh, you a government, they say things, but then you have steam clouds that keep popping up out there. Uh, that's
Mm.
sort of a indicator, but they want to build new ones. So Jeff Bezos is moving into town, and they're going to
Oh.
make new ones and data centers and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, it sounds like fun.
So
Mhm.
it's a really strange little jurisdiction we have here, and it's locked down. So anything outside the bubble, the people here really don't have a concept of. So it's like we don't have many famous people here at all. Like I think there was Miss Smiley, I always forget her first name, Tiffany Smiley. She ran for Congress. She was also a Fox News personality for a bit. She lives over not far from my house. Um, but other than that, there's no we don't have any nationally known people, so it's sort of a when something like this happens and there's
Yeah. Yeah.
big powers sort of come into town, they don't the local jurisdictions seem like they want to just step out of the way. And
Have you thought about leaving?
no, I've thought about creating an army, taking over. I'm just at that point. It's like, how far can you run in your life? Where do you draw this? Where do you draw the
Yeah.
line? And at some point, I've just been so patient in my life, and I'm getting to that age where forgive the French, but I just don't give a fuck, and I
Yeah.
got no more F's to give,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so you got to start taking justice, and I think that's where we're at in our country. Is everybody has been all the lawful people have been so patient.
Mm.
Um, I know I've been patient. I've been uh, nice. I've been polite, and you just have this creep of corruption that
Yeah.
it comes in, and it's like a tyranny that just starts. And the attitude of law enforcement and the government is they've got this built-in attitude that they don't see in themselves, that it's
Yeah.
them versus us. And that's a real
Yeah.
dangerous cultural mindset. And they don't,
Yeah.
because they feel like they're on the side where they get the badges and the guns and they get the benefits, they don't want to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But I think,
Mm.
like I said, this awakening that's happening, it's very powerful, and eventually it's going to seep into these guys. They've made some huge mistakes, and yeah, eventually we're going to find a prosecutor and that you know knows the law, and the judges that know the law that are going to go ahead and put things right. I hope
Yeah.
it's either we find that or you know the last time we had.
Nope.
Oh, I think we lost
Technical
audio.
difficulties. All
Uh-oh.
right. While
Oh
he's figuring that
no.
out,
Oh no.
I want to let you guys know I put a poll up in my chat about whether
So
or
did
not
I.
people think that is Dan Flood. So far, 85% say yes. the poll that I did earlier regarding Blake Neff and whether or not he really referred to Candace Owens' investigation as a conspiracy, 97% believe that he did it on purpose, and that was with about
Wow.
240 votes.
Wow.
All right. We
I
also
missed
ran a
that one.
poll on our end. Do you think Blake Neff hates Candace on his ex post? And we had options of yes, no, racist, or maybe. And overwhelmingly, 71% said absolutely he does hate her, and 25% said he's a complete racist.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Hey
it's
guys,
kind
I'm
of
really fading. I'm really tired. That whole doctor's appointment and drive, and you know, it was
Yeah.
a bit of a challenge. So I'm well, just some shoulder issues. So I don't don't worry.
Yep.
Don't worry.
This was this is
Everything's
long
well.
live stream.
No, but it's great. I'm just,
This was
I'm just
great.
starting to get a little cranky and snappy. So I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
I
wait a
really
second.
enjoyed
No, you're
being
good.
with you
You've
guys.
been great.
Oh
I
my
got
God.
the I don't give a f vibe that Mitch was talking about. But no, like, 3 hours in LA
I'm so
traffic
sorry.
and
Yeah, I didn't mean to get you canceled if I use that word. Can
No.
you guys hear me
but
again?
yeah.
yeah,
we
but
got
Mitch,
we got you,
I'm
Mitch.
saying good night. But how do I say good night without well, first of all, Doug, I need you. I need you, Doug.
Do you want us to go through some of the supers?
In case there's something for you.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go
Um,
through some. I don't know if
Oh,
they're
by
on
the
your
way, yeah,
side
we have
or
a little bit of a
and
fire here.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
we'll.
kick my people off. I don't know how that works. Like if I close my
Oh,
thing, you know, because
I
so
mean
they
they can just
stay.
hop on ADN, Baze or whoever's
Yeah.
or me, whoever's streaming
I know
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
can.
if they want.
I know you can forward it over. I'm just not
I don't know
sure how
how.
to do it.
I don't know how to do
So if
that.
you want, you can just ask
Have
your
you met
viewers
me?
to.
So like I'm
You
new
guys,
to this YouTube
me
thing.
trying to get on this thing was just
I'm like a researcher. So like when this stuff comes up, Baze, how do I know whose is whose?
That's a good question. Well, everybody could be looking at their own on the list and then
Okay.
just keep track. Like I'll
Okay,
I'll
I'll
know
just
who mine are.
okay, I'll
Oh,
just start
when
pulling.
there should be when you pull them on the screen, I think that people that they belong to them that they should see some sort of logo, like it looks like a little paperclip.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay. So Tornado Alley. Oh, she changed her profile picture. Is that from because of Blake Neff? I don't know.
No, I think that's from either the
What is
cat or the dog from Louisiana's story about.
Oh,
I think if I had to guess.
I don't know.
Thank you,
People
Tornado Alley.
people do that in my chat. Whenever something's happening in our chat, they change their profile picture. So thank you so much, Tornado Alley, for that. I'm still like you, Christine. I don't know what these gems are.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what
Yeah, they
I
just
don't
started
know
popping up.
No
We
either.
got to
idea.
figure it out.
I don't know what
Apparently
they
they
do.
can translate they can into financial gifts. Like we can redeem them for
Oh, okay.
financial
Yeah,
gifts.
now that we're a new country, we're shifting into a different
Yeah.
currency.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
shekels.
So we're getting
Okay.
we're getting
Oh,
shekels then.
it's
Check.
shekels.
Got it.
Gem shekels. Okay.
So thank you so much, Tornado Alley, which she's a supporter of this channel. She's a researcher. I have lots of researchers here.
That's
She's a good one.
amazing.
Anne-Marie Crochets, $20. Thank you very much. This is amazing. What a freaking treat. I knew there were
Thank
some
you.
lives, but this is awesome. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
Agree.
Thank you for
And
being
thank you,
here.
Anne Marie.
All right.
yeah,
and we got
Ellie, thank
Pete.
you. It's been an honor, and most of the people are all right to you. Baze, not so much. But Christine,
Ah,
thank you. It's a real honor to finally
Oh,
meet you.
I think like
You're
Mitch
great.
is starstruck by you.
Likewise.
By you,
I'm
Christine.
All
sorry.
right, Baze. No, you're all right too.
He's
And
starstruck.
ADN, I would.
Who
Yeah,
is?
we didn't get
Mitch.
to hear much from ADN.
Oh, well, Mitch has
Louisiana girl.
reached out.
I don't
Leave the
think he can
snakes
hear
alone,
you.
please.
Oh, is my thing still on?
No, it's not you.
Yes.
Hold on, Mitch. Can you hear
I love you
Christine talking?
guys.
Mitch, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So you probably can't hear Christine,
Yeah.
right?
No, I was
can hear
just saying
Christine.
that
Oh,
Mitch
you
had
can?
reached out through X, and I'm so glad you did, honey. I'm glad to be connected with you. Louisiana, you've done some incredible work. Such respect for all you guys and this beautiful young woman
Thank
down
you,
in the
honey.
bottom left of my screen. I don't know your first
ADN.
name, and I really want to.
Oh,
Who's
American
who's this
Discord.
young? Yes,
Yeah, I normally just go by ADN.
ADM.
I'll
Well,
DM you
I will.
after.
So
I will-
Louisiana girl
I
goes
will
by
track you
Tara.
down. Actually, I think I followed you on Instagram. That's your main thing, right? Is Instagram? Is that your happy place?
Fine.
Yeah.
I normally do YouTube, but I post some stuff
Oh.
on Insta. Yeah.
Okay. I will find you, Baze. You know, you're an asshole, but
She got
That was
you.
the
you know,
that was the
so
best
you can go.
Hold on.
ever.
I also, you guys may not know
do the
this.
roast before she goes.
I don't
We
know.
have to do the roast. We have to.
Hold on.
Oh, guys, now you're
I
alright,
just
we're
want to
doing
get
the
something
roast.
on the record real quick. I just want to get something on the record real quick because I wanted Allie to host this. You know, so I thought that she deserves the recognition. She deserves her flowers. But this show tonight, not only was it my idea, but I told her to invite each and every one of you specifically.
Yes.
Oh, we love you.
And I
We
told
love
you
you,
all to
babe.
stream it. I
Mitch,
said to all
Christine,
stream it.
Louisiana girls, all my idea. Just
Yeah, I still think you're an asshole.
is that because it's the night
But
of the
you did
last
have a good
stream?
idea. You did have a good
I-
idea.
There's always got to be a
Baze
Charlie Brown.
knows. He knows.
no,
He's like
He
my little
knows, he
YouTube
knows.
brother. He knows. And Chris, it's so great to. You've got a great voice on here. I like the way you
He's
do
a
I
it.
radio
know,
voice.
doesn't he?
Well,
I
He
call
really
him our
does.
daddy. Like
He's got that
like
radio
like
voice.
a grandfather. He is.
Uh,
He's just got this just paternal vibe that I love. That looks like I'm doing a boob thing. All right, this roast thing. Are we doing this roast thing?
Yes, we're gonna do
Yeah, we'll do
yours
the roast
first.
thing.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so for
I'm
everybody in the
sticking around
chat,
for
that doesn't understand what we're talking about, you go to chat GBT, late for me too now, chat GBT, and you ask chat GBT to roast me and see what it says. Okay, so why
Yeah,
don't you
most
guys
of
all
all,
do
you
that
have
in
to
the
have
chat
the
now?
courage to go ahead and read it, like what it says, as soon as you do, because we're all gonna get an insight into what you chat GPT about.
Yeah.
So, Christine, here you go.
What?
You're
I have
supposed
to
to
do
you have your chat. He's acting like we didn't talk about anything right now.
That was
Doug!
perfect.
Doug.
I don't have chat GPT.
Oh, I like
don't know
this.
what you're
I like
talking about,
this.
Mitch.
Okay. All right. Christine treats Google like it's a witness on the stand. 1 minute, 1 minute it's theology. The next it's YouTube monetization. Then suddenly, does semen contain spinal fluid? It's true. Somebody was giving me so much. So I got into an argument about whether semen contains spinal fluid. Yes.
Wait, so does it?
Dead. It's a myth, but this other person is like, well, aliens are real. I mean, and there's not science, and I'm like, I
Man,
agree with you
somebody's
about
gotta
the
be squeezing
aliens,
real
but
hard
not
for
the
that one.
semen. Okay, the search history looks like a roulette wheel on Wi-Fi. Okay. You can go from asking about Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem's wall to what's the cheapest fixer-upper in New Hampshire in under 30 seconds. Your curiosity has no lanes. It just has exits. You don't ask follow-up questions, you launch sequels. If persistence were a frequent flyer program, you'd already have platinum status. This goes okay. You also have a remarkable talent for finding the one button on every social media platform that nobody else can locate.
Go.
That was good.
That was good.
Facts.
That was Oh,
Fact.
All anybody heard was you looking up his semen and
Semen.
spinal fluid.
You know, that's
Snap
getting-
your
that's
fingers all
getting
you want,
clipped.
Christine.
Someone's gonna
That-
clip that.
Damn, I am an asshole.
What's hysterical though, and this is going to be my final word on here. What is hysterical is that I just got what's it called? An endorsement, a brand deal with sex toys.
Oh,
There you
Oh.
go. Wait, I
Are you
hope it's not
serious?
Rabbi Shmuley.
That's so getting clipped. Oh, that's so getting clipped
oh my
Eh,
god!
Oh shit!
here.
I didn't think about that.
Everybody's gonna clip this.
We're-
I did
That's
not
gonna
think
be your
about
first
that.
advertisement
Well,
right
good
there.
news. Good news. Scotty's already online trying to put in his first order.
Oh my goodness.
She would have
Yeah.
that.
It's
Well,
funny
Christine-
because I'm left leaning, but my base has grown mostly to be conservative because of this subject matter. And so I did my first little brand, what I don't know, what do you kids call it these days?
I think they
And,
call it
you know,
Tinder, ma'am.
Yeah. So a couple people were like, what you doing? What you doing? So
So
whatever.
let's keep going with the super chats before you go.
Yes, more,
Is that
more,
okay?
more.
Is that okay? Is
Yeah.
that okay?
Please,
Okay.
yes.
And thank you for that roast. That was
Chats or roast? We're going back and forth?
no. I just wanted to do
Yeah,
the roast
thank
because
you
I
for
thought
that.
we were
wanted
gonna.
to hear that on you.
We'll do ours after, but she's gonna leave soon. I just want to do that
okay,
before
okay.
before
Yeah.
she left.
Gotcha.
So thank you, Keats, for the Alley Top 5 memberships. Thank you.
Thank you, Keats.
Oh, is Keats in here?
And
He was.
Keats,
Yeah,
real-
he's still
Oi,
here.
matey.
He's still here.
Yep, he's here.
real
Keith,
bass.
thank you for the Real Bays membership.
Okay, Tornado Alley, badass lineup. I just want to say hi to Christine. She loves you, Tornado Alley.
Everybody loves Christine.
Hey, Tornado. I love that profile picture. Thank
He
you.
loves
I
you.
am
Yeah.
blessed. Thank you so much. I love that. Made my night. Thank you.
Okay, we got done with Fed Slop. No, I just want to say hi to Christine. Look, Christine, you're so popular.
Because I said semen.
Now that's
said
getting clipped too.
I love you.
It's gonna make me spit out my coffee.
This is gonna be some
That's what we
kind of
clip.
clip. Oh my goodness.
You know, if I were to
Stu
say
Peters
something
is
like
gonna
that, I'd
be
get
like,
sued.
There's so much.
Stu's gonna be
flowing
like,
here.
why did I jump in on that one? Little did I know.
Oh my goodness.
Stu
Hello,
Peters is probably
Fed
home
Slop.
trying to Google it. No.
Hi. Hi. Thank you for
Next
saying
one?
hi.
Next one is Hey
Hi,
Allie,
Anna
Chris Alley.
Marie.
Yes,
And
Anne
Bays
Marie
on my
crochets.
phones.
She does some beautiful crocheting.
Hi, Chris and Allie. Okay, I have your stream
That's
on the
beautiful.
TV,
That is
Bays on my
wonderful.
phone, so I can get both my view numbers. LOL. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Anne Marie.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
And
might need you to
she-
crochet me a little holder first, something
Oh.
about this big that vibrates. Okay.
Oh, there's another one.
Well, she does have a channel and she does great custom stuff on
She
her
does.
YouTube channel. She's got videos up and she's very talented.
Okay.
So
Good.
she might be
I'm
able
making a
to
note right
assist.
now. Anne
Yeah.
Marie crochets.
Yeah.
She's been posting
Awesome.
some stuff there. Yeah. And
Moving on to the next. Yep.
next one. The gems again. I love gems. I have to figure out what they are.
Going rogue.
Going rogue.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you to whoever you gave those to. Is that us? Or
I don't
Anne Marie?
know. I have
All
no
right.
idea. So I don't know who this is for.
Renee loves pink. $20. Thank you very much. Here for the party. Thank you all for being here. Well, thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you, Renee.
Tornado Alley again. Louisiana girl Scotty. is Louisiana here?
Yeah,
Hello.
Is she
Louisiana?
still here? Did she pass out?
Louisiana?
I don't blame her.
Yeah, it's It's a
She's
little
on the
late.
phone with Scotty.
Oh my god. So Louisiana. Scotty says hi.
Yo,
Scotty
Scotty's
is
getting
an
shouted
admirer.
out so much this week.
He is totally.
Mega Linton.
Megan Blanton, 250 gems. Thank you very much,
Thank
Megan.
you so much. And holy, is that the same one? Sorry.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Who's this for?
Jeanette, that's me. Jeanette, the night Blake Sneff The night Blake Sneff was in the space was the same night Frank Turek did his video clearing up misunderstandings. Gave me narrative control feelings. Yeah, I think your intuition is correct. There was a lot of narrative control going on.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And a lot of memory loss.
Yeah.
No kidding. No kidding.
Thank you so much. Okay, next one is
Righteous City, 30 gems. Thank you very much, Righteous City.
I don't know who that goes for. I don't know.
Not sure.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Fern's mom. You got some New Zealand bucks. The traders are easy to spot. Check their votes. Yes, that is all
Correct.
publicly available information. Who voted for that bill and this and that. So, yeah, their names are going to be recorded.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. Thank you so much for that.
They'll have a tough time keeping their job.
Sassy Chick, 9561, 10 gems, golden coin. That sounds so cool to say. I
Yep.
just don't-
Thank you very much, Sassy Check.
Thank you. Jules B425, gifted memberships for Allie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jules. We appreciate
I
you.
don't get a lot of memberships, so like that makes me feel like nice and warm. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, this was for Stu. Darn it.
Oh, he left. Yeah, she was asking me.
I'm
Uh,
texting right now. What?
Oh, Mr.
do
Peters,
you
where do you think that the LDS is in all of this? CK took the stage and called out Mitt Romney for doing exactly what Trump is doing right now.
Oh no, we're not going to ask that. He'll come back and give a dissertation. Wait, what time
You
is
should have
it?
did stand-up comedy. I
Well,
think you missed your calling there, Mitch.
I don't think I'm that funny. I'm not that good looking. God, I'm gonna go ahead and send him a picture. Hang on. Hold on.
Hey, Al, can I just tell you, I have to hop out.
Oh, you do? Oh, there was a message for you. Okay, that's okay.
I know. I'm so sorry. Like, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. I have to be
I
in the
know
office.
we ran too long. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
geez.
And look, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Like, you guys are my favorite. I had
Thank
the
You're
you
best,
so much.
amazing.
You make me
had
laugh.
the
Thank you
best
so much for
time.
coming. Thank you so much for
And
coming.
sending
Louisiana
love
girl,
too
thank
for your
you.
loss. Sending love for your loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know,
Thank
Yes.
you guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Like, I'm taking all the love in because we need it. We
Yeah.
definitely need it.
Yeah. I hope we made you
But
laugh
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was like, Allie, I'm coming tonight. I just need a distraction. And I just
Yeah.
knew it was going to be fun and meeting new people too, you know? So
Yeah. Well,
I'm
you
so
know,
glad.
it's always
the-
last year.
The company sent
Uh,
me a couple extra vibrators. Do you
I'm gonna. So look, I'm gonna. Look, I'm a.
One of them shaped like a frog.
if you want if you want one,
Yeah, if you kiss
you
it,
just
Prince
let
or
me
Prince.
know
Hey,
on
look,
behalf of your.
between you and I,
you're-
look, nobody else listen. Between you and I, I'm definitely slipping in your DMs.
Watch out, it might be dog shit you're slipping on.
Hey, you wasn't supposed to hear that, Mitch. Mitch,
Do
mind your business.
I will
Mitch.
hook
Mind
you
your
up.
business.
Oh, man.
I will.
I
will
mean, if you
hook
slip into her
you up.
DMs,
That's
it might be her dog shit or spinal fluid. Just saying.
Whatever you into, whatever you're
Oh.
into, no judgment, no judgment.
Mitch, mind your business, Mitch. Mind your business.
Yeah,
I'm
God,
gonna
you're
cut
getting
you.
that
I'm gonna
phone.
cut
If
you,
you're gonna
Mitch.
sue me, hey, just send it through the sheriff. You know.
Oh.
I
Well,
love
thank you
you
so
guys.
much. Thank you so
I
much
love
for coming.
You're awesome.
I hope you
No,
enjoyed.
Bye-bye.
thank you. I needed all of you tonight, so I truly appreciate it. So we'll meet up.
Yes.
meet up.
Absolutely.
Till next
I,
time.
I love you guys. Thank you
Love
so
you
much.
too.
Sending
Thank you
love
so much
back.
for coming.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay. She's such a sweetheart. Okay. Tornado
is
Alley. So
sweet.
we read that one. Okay.
Yeah. Just keep moving along.
Okay. You can read it while I unstart.
Dale, thank you for gifting 10
Thank you. Oh
Alley
my
Top
goodness.
Files memberships. Thank you so much,
Thank
Dale.
you. If they're still here, I don't know if they're still in the chat. Probably not.
Dale was in the VIP chat on Baze's Discord earlier, and I
Oh,
got
okay.
to talk
Oh,
with
is that
her.
the one you're talking to?
Yeah, I got to
Okay.
talk with her and meet her for the first time. She's a very intelligent woman. It was very
Yeah,
fun to
she's
meet her
great.
and talk with her. It was great. So thank you so much. I was happy to meet you today, and thank you for the memberships.
Thank
you
you.
so
Thank you
much.
so much. Okay. Next one. I don't know who this is for.
Jess Happy, $20. Thank you very much. Spent all my super chat money on Baron. His opening statement was beautiful. Love you, young B. Keep making great content. Thank you very
Well,
much.
that's great
Jess.
because
Always
Baron
appreciate
needs the money. If anybody, Baron needs the money.
I don't even know how he gets through them
Way
all.
to go.
Just want to say we do love Baron.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we're
yeah.
also going to razz him a little bit because we got the love for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He
knows.
knows.
Baron's a good guy.
I don't know how you know who's here. Okay. Next one. Whose is that for?
that one's me. Vasi, hi Baze. First time on your channel, and thank you for organizing this chat with Stu. It is so appreciated. No, I organized Allie organized the chat. It was just my
walk
idea.
it back.
But I definitely did not get Stu.
Walk it back.
Yeah, walk it back. Nah, I can't take credit for Stu.
I think he just
came on his
hacked
own
into my
accord.
computer. I don't know.
I think somebody should take credit for Stu. You know, or at
Mitch,
least
was
get
Mitch.
blamed for it. Baze, you're gonna have that. I'm gonna pass the torch. That was definitely Baze that did that.
Thank you, Mitch. I think like when he came on here, it was like, I don't know, monumental. I never
was
had
freaking
anybody
great.
like that on my
I'm so-
channel.
I'm so happy he came to
I
talk.
watch all his stuff. So when I saw him backstage, I'm like,
I don't think he's ever been in one.
he's never been on a
Yeah.
live stream?
No, I don't think he's ever.
Maybe
done
not a YouTube one because he does.
Oh.
Yeah, like he does different. He does it different, right?
Yeah, he's
let's
got
I
a
talk-
whole
haven't watched him
production company.
before. I've
You
seen
haven't?
clips, but I haven't watched him. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
because
should.
he's not on YouTube, right? I mean,
On X.
isn't
He's
he
on
on
X.
like a different?
He's on X
No,
a lot.
he tends to be so damn straight. They kick him off of everything.
Yeah.
And it's really sad. Yeah, he people probably should stick up for him because he has been like the first to get damn near everything.
Yeah.
Everything that came out. Yeah, he's pretty much done it first.
I remember
they
him
don't like
because
that.
Tracy. I'm sorry. There's a delay.
Is there?
Yeah. So I remember Tracy Martin was saying that Candace promised to get Stu off Erica's back, or indicated that she would, and she hadn't done that either. She told Graham Allen that. So anyway, but
Was that like early on in the beginning?
yeah, remember when Tracy, what her faces, Tracy Martin inserted herself into everything,
Yeah.
and then Candace pushed back, and Graham Allen was like, we can debunk, prove Candace wrong. And then Tracy went on and she's like, yeah, I can prove that Erica was with her mom the morning of, and her proof was that, I shit you not, Erica told her.
She told me.
And Graham Allen was like, okay, like you could tell, like there was this moment of, well, he was, and so his response was, well, call us on it, Candace. Call us on it, like because he didn't know what to do, because there was no. I heard the bug saga.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, where have I been? We might need to tell Christine. I heard the bug saga, Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels.
Yeah,
I want
Charlie's
to know which
Angels?
Charlie's Angels
Dude,
you
where
are.
have you
Okay,
been?
I gotta go.
You gotta
guys,
go?
if you
Okay.
watch my channel, I'm always like, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang
So
up.
where can everybody find you, Christine?
I'm still working on finding myself.
I'm going to tell you right now, she's on TikTok a lot.
She's so funny. Oh my God, I can't.
I'm on TikTok a lot. There's so much that doesn't. Instagram is my, that's my largest platform, and YouTube. Those are my whatever. But so there's a lot. TikTok, whatever. I'm everywhere. Trying to
Excellent.
escape me.
And your handle is does it change
What?
or is it what?
No. What the feckety, the
Feckety.
FEKET.
Okay, so that what your handle is right
It's
there. Okay.
yeah, what's there? What the
Okay.
feckety. That's
So follow her
everywhere.
everywhere. I'm going to put all the links in my description if they're not there already. I
Thank
think I did
you.
put them there. So thank you so
And
much for
thank
coming. It was
you.
a blast.
Nice to meet
Um,
you.
It was great to be here, you guys. Allie, you're amazing.
Thank
Bay's
you.
still an asshole. Mitch, great to see you face to face. And
I'll send you a
AD
Christmas bug.
and a Christmas bug.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll dissect the damn bug. I'll
Sure.
dissect the damn bug.
And she'll
Send
trade
me
you
the
a sex
damn
toy
bug.
for it.
Yeah, it'll probably have some spinal fluid for you. Yeah.
You all are
I'm-
nasty. You are nasty.
Uh,
I don't know how to say goodbye. How do I get the hell out of here?
we can
Red button. It says,
we can just
Red
fix
button.
it.
says need help. Down at the bottom it says need help, and I'm like, you have no idea. I'm
Okay,
just gonna
I'll-
close it.
I will remove you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you,
What's she
Christine.
doing?
Yo,
and
Okay.
she's
she
so
says, and
funny.
she says she doesn't know how
so
to make
funny.
an exit. That was freaking
That
great.
was funny. That was funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's keep moving on so we can do the roast
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
end
Let's
this.
let's plow through these quick.
Dude, oh, so we've seen this one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
next.
the Bug
Whose is this
Saga.
one?
This is for Babe.
Mesh gifting of Real Bay's membership. Yo, I love when you guys do that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, you read that one, babe.
We got
Uh,
GH.
Oh, that's him.
The Z's are also pushing data centers, flock cameras, and mass surveillance state because they want to criminalize speech. I've been saying that for months.
Mhm.
Put their boot on our necks and arrest cage Americans who oppose their regime. Yeah,
part.
and I've been saying since December, ICE isn't here for the immigrants. They brought in the immigrants to justify ICE to bring them here for us. But hopefully I'm wrong.
Yeah. I wonder if his staunch message on getting married young and making a top priority would change in hindsight. And I assume she was thinking of Charlie's.
Yeah.
I thought personally, thought Charlie's message about marriage was great, but it was out of date. So these days, like he was talking about, the man should work, the woman should stay at home. Well, with inflation, that just doesn't work. Households
Yeah.
need 2 incomes now.
Yep.
So I agree sort of with that, but it's just, this is the wrong decade for that. It just doesn't work anymore. It's just my thought on that.
It's hard. Times are tough.
You need 2 incomes. So like, the woman's got to work just like the man does.
Mhm.
Like, we're equal that way. And we have been for a while. Like everybody's got to help now. It's
And-
not just
and-
one income. One income can't do it.
And thank you so much, Charlie's Angels.
Yep. Thank you.
She does some great research too,
Yep.
Let's not forget about her. Helped
Yep.
her a lot.
There's, you mind if I step that? I'll tell you, Charlie's Angels, and I don't know if any of them want me to really put their names out there. They like staying in the background. They just want to see things. They want the right thing to be done, and I've sort of become a nexus of people sending stuff. So I've gotten to learn a lot about this crowdsource, and there's some people that you got to look for the ones that just want to find answers, and they don't necessarily need to take credit.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels, she is one of them, and that's absolutely incredible. There's D. Anderson, there's Honest Ashley, there's quite a few of them out there. Emily.
Yeah, M helped me with the SUV.
And D's great. We've been talking with D for months. D's great. And he's a smart guy too.
Oh, incredibly smart. He's a genius. And
Yeah.
the stuff that he can look up, and don't get in trouble, because if D's looking on you,
He finds shit that I've never seen.
Yeah.
He finds stuff
Yeah.
that I've never seen anyone else find.
It's pretty bold.
I
too.
know. Yeah, he's gonna find your toilet paper from 5 years ago that you stuffed down there. Seriously,
He's got
he knows how
So-
to get people's DNA and stuff. I would, don't get on his bad side.
Let's keep going. Okay. So thank you, Charlie's Angels.
Keats.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for
so
gifting
much.
5 Alley Top Files memberships. Thank you so much,
you.
sir. Appreciate you.
Keats. I don't know who is this one?
Universal
he's
Middle
funny.
Productions. 2 gems. Thank you very much for those gems. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Charlie's Angels again. Thank you so much.
Was it?
Who's this for?
I don't know. I'll read it out. Was it ever clear who hired Rick? If he's contract, there's a paper trail. Same with Rossi. He films for gun stores. Mitch told me he handled the mic. I do not know who hired Rick. I heard he was a volunteer.
He just volunteered, but we all know that. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not sure about Ferrasi.
I don't know.
Ferrasi's the cameraman.
Yeah, he's the camera guy. Muppet's done a lot of work on Ferrasi. We did like a surface level scrape on him and figured that he wasn't extremely important, so we just moved on.
Thank you so much for that, Charlie's Angels. I have stuff on Rick Cutler soon. I'm gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen if I should do it or not. What if I do something, Mitch? Are they gonna come after me?
Well, good news with us.
I'm
it's
going to
an
tell you what
international
Candace Owens
interest.
said. They're going to come after all of us.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's not good to know. Don't tell me this.
You know, that's how she got me on her show. She's just like, you might as well talk, otherwise, you know, they're gonna get you anyway. And I was like, well, fair point, ma'am. All right,
We
fair
got
point.
20 more to go. Okay, go ahead.
Pete says, Mitch Snow, please tell Allie thank you. Thank you to Stu and Christine also. I should be back or
I think maybe he had to dash out for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the chat. Well, glad you made it back, Keith.
Yes.
Chat wouldn't be the same without you, sir. Oh, this was for Louisiana, darn it. Louisiana girl, what do you make of Neff coming into spaces that night? Stu, have you heard of the name Frank Young? And Christine, Colvette seems murderous. Dang, there's a lot of questions in there.
That's a lot. Take a picture of that one, babe.
Yeah, I am. And then we'll pass it around to whoever needs to know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, let me
Thank you
take
so
that
much.
out. Hold on.
Yeah. You can take one too?
Yeah, we'll pass that on.
And Mitch, I don't know if you want me to tell people where to find you or if you have a YouTube and you want people to know. So I don't know. Like, let me know.
Did you not hear they send people to my door with guns?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't want anybody to
So I
find me.
haven't. Yeah, so that's
you don't need to
I'm not
announce
no.
where to find Mitch.
So you can find Mitch at.
No.
I mean, I just love you because you're so freaking hilarious, right, Baze? Like, we always laugh at you when you join
Well,
here.
thank you. Yeah, you guys are very kind. Yeah, I don't really I don't really podcast. I'm not a producer like all of you. You guys are working very hard. That takes a lot.
This
I've
is
got
hard work,
stuff
right,
going in the
ADN? Like,
background.
this is like, because she
Yes.
does research too. Like, ADN does research, and we have to like do this. This is hard. This is all. So does Babe.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
what you
the
all
research
do,
is
trying
the
to
easy
keep up
part.
with you.
What's that?
Yeah, trying to keep up with you all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's practically been a full-time job. Oh no, I couldn't do it. You guys are really incredible, and I think this new paradigm of crowdsource investigation really has the foundation of our federal government with their slop, you know, where they've been just pushing stuff down our throats. You all have them afraid. I don't think you really understand how afraid you have people shaking it. There's a reason why Kash Patel has been drinking his liver to death. And it's because of people like you. And I mean that sincerely. I that's what I truly believe.
Well, we just keep going then.
They're terrified.
Shall we?
Yeah, don't give
Right.
up.
ADN?
Don't give up at all.
Bates?
Yes.
Keep going.
I mean, you give up,
They win.
where you got to run to,
Yeah.
you know?
And
Yeah.
Mitch, I know I joke around a lot, but like what you did, it really was brave. And I appreciate you being here. I did last time. I have had nothing but good things to say about you behind the scenes and on camera. And, you know, part of the reason why I joke around so much with you and make light of things is because you are just too goddamn funny. And it's a shame that you are not a
He's so
podcaster
funny.
because you have such a natural comedic timing.
Yeah.
And like you're just a natural at this.
Maybe
You
when
know
this
what I
is
mean?
all,
Like
maybe when this is all over, he'll do one.
Thank you.
You know?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I'll mod for you.
You'll mod
We'll
for
be your
me.
mods.
Me too.
ADN and Baze and I will, and us will be your mods.
We'll be your
I'm-
security on your YouTube channel for you. No worries, brother.
Totally.
No worries.
Sure, yeah. I'm lazy. I like being lazy.
that's the first thing he says.
You guys do work. You know, the fact, you know,
It's
you,
a lot.
you talk
It's
to
a lot.
Amy, I'll show up there. I'm just the talent that shows up pretty much. If you talk to her, I'll do something. But yeah, what you guys do is work. It's hard.
Yeah,
I don't know how you do it.
I don't
really
even know
don't.
either. And I had to like help Louisiana for an hour and a half. That was a lot.
Well,
But
Allie,
we
you
were
also have
laughing.
such an eye for detail. Like I've never seen anyone
Aw.
like zoom in on something and it's like, what do you guys think this is? I'm like, I missed that so many times. I've seen this 27 times and Allie just found it. So
Yeah. And if you
Huge
don't know
applause to you.
ADN, like we're all like hyping each other up here. She is a freaking amazing. She is an Ian Carroll. I'm sorry. She is like a female Ian Carroll, right, Baze? Like
Yeah,
she
100%.
Yeah.
She just got to speak
she
up more.
follows the money.
I
Yeah.
like listening when we have these people though. Like this is the best. I'm over
Yeah.
here processing information and ready to go look it up.
And all of us
Usually the
together.
quiet people are the ones that do that, and they're very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ADN, I've been watching, and you've been so polite, sitting back and listening. And yeah, I see your gears turning. I'd like to know what's going on in there
Yeah.
because there's a little bit of
Oh,
smoke
there's
coming out.
her gears are turned. Yeah.
They're definitely
Yeah.
turning.
Well, if you want to hear her speak more, we did a long members only live the other night, and it was so good and it was so funny that I clipped like a good hour of it and I posted it. So after this, when we're done, if
Yeah.
anybody's still up and needs something to watch, you could hear a lot about what ADN has to say on the channel. It's on both of our channels because I collaborated. You accepted the collaboration, right?
Yes, you surprised
so
me
go-
too. I was not.
Yeah, go
I was
watch it
not
on her
expecting it.
channel.
And by the way, we did this really late at night. So if I'm yawning a couple times, Baze is not boring. We all know that. I'm just really tired towards the end. So that's on me.
Okay, I don't know who this is for.
Stormy
It's
days.
for Mitch.
Remember for 3 months. They wanted their bug back, Mitch.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That could have been it. Yeah. He was probably just coming to kick down my door to say, "Hey, we left something here last time."
So the bag
There's
you
probably an
have.
inventory.
They
Yeah.
probably wanted the bug. Yeah, maybe they wanted it.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't the pictures at all.
They wanted.
Not at all.
Yeah. It wasn't that. It was the bug. Okay.
You know,
next
they think
one.
I'm kidding about putting the phone and stuff in the river, all the phones and devices. It
You put phones in a
no.
river?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You just
I
gotta
Yeah.
remember. I remember you were telling me the guys were at your door on my other live stream, and I thought you were joking.
I'm sitting here,
And then
you know,
all
we're
the
here.
pictures come on the internet. I'm like, he wasn't joking, babe. There was someone at his door.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
we saw Stu's stuff, and then we're like, "Holy crap!
I
What
love
the
that. Yeah.
f is going on
Is-
at Mitch's place?"
Yeah.
Is that Dan Flood?
Yeah,
I mean,
like how he
there's
says
gonna
that.
be a Halloween costume, you know, and it's gonna have a T-shirt that says, "Is that Dan Flood?"
Okay, so
Um,
we're gonna keep moving on. Okay, I just want to finish these
Amanda, thank you for the gems.
gems. Still don't know what those are.
it's okay.
I
Let's
just
just
wanted to
keep
say
moving.
one thing about the whole thing is,
Yes.
it was Stu that made me overly apparent. Like we talked to him, and he's just like, "Yeah, don't put it in a safety deposit box or anything like." I was like, "Why not? They'll just come in and grab it." And I thought,
Really?
yeah,
They will.
they probably would.
They would.
And then if you leave it somewhere, they can probably open signal it or who knows what. And we thought about it, and I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to go for a dive. I've been meaning to do it for a while. Oh, good luck for trying to find that stuff. Actually, there's like a bunch of guys from the local dive club now. They're all diving the canyon out there trying to figure out where I put it. But
Oh
yeah,
my
no, we really did that. And
wild.
you know, we'll we've got dead drops. We'll figure it out along the way.
That's
But
smart.
I ain't giving it up to nobody, not even a court. It's my property, and you know
Good
it
for
would
you.
have. The whole point with the God, I'm gonna say a bad word.
No,
So
don't.
if
Don't say the overseas word.
No. But I mean, like, so what if you're rich and whatnot? You can just like file a lawsuit and get somebody's dick pics. That's not a.
Oh.
So I was talking to a lawyer, and they're like saying, "Oh, you're gonna have to give it up," and it's like, well, what if they're all dick
gonna stand
pics?
up for that.
And she said, they were like, well, not those ones. Those would be private. Well, then all the pictures are private.
See, that's where you fucked up. You
Right.
started talking about dick pics, and then Dan Flood came knocking on your door right away.
Pretty much that. Yeah, that's how it happened. Yeah.
All right. So we got the
Needed a replacement.
2-star gems
Came for his morning wood.
from Galilee Hypothesis.
No, they weren't dick pics. I was just using that as reference, but
From
it's not
Galilee
their property. What are you talking
Hypothesis.
about?
Galilee Hypothesis.
Thank you for the 2
Nice.
gems.
Thank you. And we're going to keep going.
Yep. Republic Tea Room. Thank you for the 2 gems. We appreciate you.
That's so nice, these gems.
Yep. Kelsey, 440 gems. UNC Alert. Thank you for the gems, Kelsey.
Thank you. More gemsies.
Wisha. Hi, Wisha. Happy to see you. Thank you for the 200 gems. Thank you.
Flow state.
Sunshine, thank you very much. Hi, Christine. Love from Sweden.
Sweden.
Sweden. Wow.
Got those
Nice.
Swedish bucks there.
Nice.
Thank you for watching from Sweden. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
that's
We
amazing.
appreciate that.
Huge following in Sweden.
Mel Klump, $5. Hello, Doug. Why, hello.
I think I revealed Doug by accident. Sorry. Yeah.
Is that the same person? No, that's a different one.
She did another one.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for those another 2 gems. Thank you
Silver
very much.
Star. Silver Star.
All right, let's get on to the next one. Savage Casey, thank you for the 2 gems. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Silver Star.
And here we go.
Peachy Keen, 1,000 gems. Goat trophy.
Wow.
Let's go.
Thank you, Peachy.
Trophy.
Roddy Mom, 10 gems. Happy poop.
Oh, I guess we were talking about poop.
Yeah.
Talking about everything tonight.
Yeah, I think we did touch about everything. The only thing we didn't touch on is the secret ray gun on the Jew base on the moon. That's the only
Yeah,
thing we didn't talk
We
about.
touched on that last time.
Next time
Yeah.
when Paramount Tactical decides to surprise us and we pull him up to the stage, he can tell everybody about it.
He
There
is
you go.
going live tonight.
I
No, he's
am
not.
Indy, 1,000 gems. Goat trophy. Thank you very much.
Goat trophy again. Woo.
You're the goat,
Let's
bro.
go.
Double D Delaney. Yeah, that's like the best name. 2 gems. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm too immature for that.
You know, Scotty was hitting her up.
Yes.
That's why he's
It
gone.
never gets old. It never
He's not
gets
here
old.
now, right?
No,
I love him.
Well,
He's
no,
gone. Scotty left. No.
no, he's gone because he saw some of these super chats and just started texting people.
No,
He's
he's gone. He's gone because I made him wake up early today for the Discord chat.
He
Yeah.
left when Louisiana did. That's what happened.
Oh, there we go. There
now
we
we
go.
know. Tanya, $20. Thank you very much. I just want to support your amazing content. You are now in my top 3. God bless
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing
That's a big
work, sir.
compliment.
Amazing.
Amazing
you.
work.
Big compliment.
Okay.
Scotty.
Speak of the devil.
Freaking Scotty.
Who do you send that one to? I'll read
To
it.
you.
Thank you,
You.
Baze, for roasting me. Always glad I sucked in your live. You didn't suck in the live. What are you talking about?
Howdy.
You
What are you
crushed it.
talking about? He was
You
great.
crushed it.
You must have been talking about earlier.
You went
today.
on a
It was fun.
great rant.
It was so
Yeah.
good on
It was
Discord.
really good.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Yeah, it was very good.
Thank you,
Roddy
Scotty.
Mom, 10 gems. Thank you very much. Gold coin.
Okay. Oh,
Tanya, again, 5 Real Bays memberships gifted. Thank you very much. Those make my day.
that was amazing.
Thank you for those memberships. Appreciate you, Tanya.
Amazing.
Alert.
Jessica Aubrey, 440 gems. Uncle Alert, thank you very much, Jessica, for the gems. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
Based Noticer Clips, $20. Thank you very much. Everyone supports Stu and subscribe to his locals.
Absolutely.
Yep, I already did.
Yeah. I'm
Stu's
subscribed
awesome.
to Stu wherever I can be.
He's
Yeah,
amazing.
please do. I'll tell you that guy. He's a fighter, and I've gotten to talk to him on the side. It tires me out. It tires me out to death because he's so damn smart, and historically read it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they're really going after him, like real.
They're
He
going after
doesn't let
me.
on.
They're going after all of us.
They're
I
going
think
after
now.
everybody.
Yeah.
With him, they're trying to shut him down at all angles, and
Yeah.
it's because he does get to the stuff first. He gets to and he'll say the thing that everybody else is afraid to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, help him out.
Yeah.
He
So
needs it.
everybody supports Stu. Thank you, Based Noter Clips, for that. Okay, next one.
Turtle, my dude, thank you very much. Yo, Bays, do more Discord chats like today. I
Yeah.
am going to. I'm going to start doing that more consistently. And as I start getting more members through Club Vatra, I will start ramping it up more as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a great time today on your Discord base. Thanks for hosting that.
Mhm.
Appreciate you, man.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We got Carly Chi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Harley Chi.
Thank you, Carly. JR Nana Boomer. Thank you for the 20 gems. Glad to see you here, sister.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
She's everywhere. She's amazing.
New avatar too.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah,
Love it. Love the hair.
love the hair, love the background. Yeah,
She looks great. You look great, by the way.
she's amazing. She's also a lot of the time in Christine's chat too.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Very good supporter.
And last one.
Roddy Mom, $10. Thank you very much. Much love, family. Thank you for all your hard work. Well, thank you for being a supporter and hanging out
you.
with us and watching.
No, I love the dogs. They're laughing.
Yeah, but there's 3 dogs there.
Yeah. Looks like it. Or is there only 2?
Roddy Mom. So she
No,
so she-
there's 3.
I
Yeah.
wonder if she breeds Rottweilers or what.
Maybe.
Wow.
If you breed and raised Rotties right, they're very loyal and actually pretty kind dogs. Like if you
Mhm.
get a bad owner, it is what it is. But I know people who have raised Rotties and they're so super kind, very gentle, very protective. Freaking great animals.
And is that it? I think did I miss any? I'm so worried that I missed.
I
something.
think that's it. Because
Okay.
I just got that one. So
Okay. Got it. That's it. So
all
now
right.
are we doing the roast?
Back to the roast.
Back to the roast.
We're gonna roast people.
Yeah,
We're
back to the
roasting
roast.
ourselves.
Well, I can read mine out if you want.
Well, mine's weird.
I don't mind reading mine out. Your design philosophy is basically looks good, but we need one more thing: a lightning bolt. Chris, you have spent so much time editing the same handful of images. I'm convinced Photoshop has you listed as a dependent. Your camera roll looks like the evidence locker from a conspiracy documentary.
I love that.
You don't edit photos. You send them through 4 separately identity crises. You have the confidence of a movie director with a budget of someone using a free version of every app. Your design philosophy is basically, looks good, we just need a lightning bolt.
Because we're all about lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen people season food with less enthusiasm than you season graphics with dramatic effects. You treat image editing like ordering at Subway. I'll take an SUV, toasted, add tattoos, extra lightning, and hold the nail polish.
Oh my
Not
god.
the SUV.
Your projects have so many revisions, they're basically a director's cut of a picture that nobody asked to reboot. If your persistence burn calories, your abs form asking, can you make this more amazing? For the 37th time.
Yeah.
And final verdict, if lightning bolts ever became taxable, you're going to owe the government a fortune.
It's so funny because I don't use ChatGPT for my research, and that was one of the first things that Base asked me long time ago. Do you use AI? I use it for my thumbnails, but I use my brain for everything else. I don't like. I'm starting to use Claude, like you do, ADN. Like I'm starting to use that. But so the ChatGPT thing, when I put in my roast, Mitch, it's like it was so funny because
Yeah, she uses it for her thumbnails. All right. You should read that off. Yeah, you should read yours out.
because I sent the thumbnail to Christine and she goes, "Oh my gosh, that looks like Hollywood Squares. That looks great." I'm like, "Okay, good. I hope you liked it too, Baze. If you want me to change the thumbnail, I will. Our thumbnail tonight. I don't know."
No,
But
don't
anyway,
worry. Whatever.
so mine was because I don't chat GBT will track what you do right on it. So this clear to say that I don't really do research on here because it said, okay, roasting alley. All right, you asked for it. You have two modes. Make this image clearer. Actually, make it amazing. Your camera roll has been through more redesigns than a Hollywood reboot. Every thumbnail starts with just one small change and then 17 edits later. Keep everything exactly the same, except replace these three people, add lightning, add a landscape, portrait, YouTube banner, TikTok thumbnail, Instagram portrait, and make this hoodie slightly more blue. You treat like everything else the same is like a legally binding contract. At this point, lightning has become your brand. My brand is lightning now. If there's no lightning bolt, glitter, or fire, are you even making a thumbnail? Your thumbnails don't whisper breaking news. They scream the apocalypse is sponsored by Photoshop. And somewhere there's an image generator nervously asking, wait, is there another revision?
I love it.
So that was mine.
That was pretty funny.
That's all I use ChatGPT for. Maybe Grok will have a different answer.
Grok would probably have a different one.
Yeah.
But
But anyways, who wants to read
Grok,
theirs?
Grok doesn't roast. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it
Does it?
does. It
Does
does.
it?
Louisiana did. Louisiana sent me hers, and she
That's something
said,
new then. It didn't
Yeah.
used to do it.
"Yeah, okay, go ahead. Who wants to go next?"
I can
ADM.
go. Okay, I will go. I use Claude because I don't really use ChatGPT. So mine says ADN runs a one-woman investigative media operation out of the Carolinas, fact-checking federal legislation that sitting congressmen haven't even read yet. She's out here pulling FARA violations on Netanyahu while the rest of the media is still figuring out how to spell NDAA. No corporate
Oh.
backing, no network, no PR team, just a Volvo, a laptop, and a dangerous amount of receipts. The mainstream media has a whole building full of people and a graphics department, and they still can't find the story she found on a Tuesday afternoon between school pickup and editing a YouTube video. CNN has 47 producers. Jada has Claude. She is the most exhausting person to argue with because she will pull the primary source, the legislative text, the 1985 Chicago Tribune, and the Israel Prime Minister's personal correspondence before you finish your sentence. The government should honestly just hire her. It would be cheaper than whatever they're paying people to not find this stuff.
Wow.
That's good.
Truth right there. That's
Dang.
actually
That was
true.
good. It missed the
That's really
assignment,
good.
though. It's supposed
It
to
wasn't a
roast you,
roast.
not roast for you.
I know they were roasting the government, I guess. But that
maybe
was
that's exactly what it was supposed to do on your search because of your searches. It was just like, wow.
I
me
did not
answer
get
this
so
question.
lucky, let me tell you.
Oh my god, I
Let's
can't
hear
wait
it.
to
All
hear
right.
this.
I'll go. So Mitch can back clean up and go up last. All right. It
Oh, you
says
guys don't wanna know my-
It says you run an investigative channel built around Bayes' theorem, yet somehow every project becomes a 17-step operation. You start asking for a quick thumbnail, then 5 minutes later, you're requesting a complete psychological color analysis, a deep search into CTR optimization, a high-resolution recreation of 3 separate images, an insertable logo, four alternate backgrounds, SEO descriptions, hashtags, typed out tags because apparently commas are a personal enemy, and then you decide to circle back with one more thing. By the end of it, the original thumbnail has become a full-scale Department of Defense procurement program. If YouTube ever introduces time spent perfecting an upload metric, you'll hit 1 billion watch hours before you put out the video. There's a little more. It says, then your obsession with optimization, every title, max CTR, every description, max SEO. And those are things that Thanks told me to do, by the way. Every image has to
We
be
know.
95 or better. Yeah. That's talk to him every day. He'll love you. You're out here applying Bayesian reasoning to YouTube thumbnails like NASA is selecting a Mars landing site. Meanwhile, the algorithm is sitting there recommending a blurry iPhone photo titled, "Bro, what happened?" with 12 million views. Somewhere there's a YouTube engineer wondering why one creator submitted enough metadata to train the next generation of AI, while another uploaded a video called LOL with no description and accidentally became a millionaire.
So good. I didn't know they can roast us like
Oh,
that.
that's great.
So good. And yours, Mitch?
Oh Lord, really? Oh wow.
Yours is a long one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it short. All right, so you really I should hand this on to somebody else to read. All right, it says, Mitch, you don't have a life story. You have a limited series with too many executive producers and no one willing to approve the ending. You've collected so many court documents that trees see you coming and start drafting restraining orders. Oh, fuck, there's actual truth to that. Okay, most people keep receipts for taxes. You keep receipts like they're going to testify.
Clocked.
I'm crying. Okay. Your filing system has more sequels than Fast and Furious. Okay. Evidence final 2, evidence final 2 corrected, evidence final 2 corrected. Use this one. Evidence final 2 corrected. Use this one actually. Okay. You don't enter a room, you establish jurisdiction. I'm gonna cry. Okay. You don't tell a story, you provide a procedural history. Okay. Someone asks, how was your weekend? And 45 minutes later, they're holding Exhibit Q and wondering when they became co-counsel. Oh, shit. That's actually happened to M. Anyway, you've been called a government operative, which is ridiculous. A real government operative would have to at least know how to get someone at the government to answer the phone. I swear to God, we have been banned from the FBI. There's a bolo at the FBI that says I can't come in and yeah, they won't answer my phone call. I had no
Wow.
answers for that. So there's truth to that. Your secret agent name would be Binder. Your secret agent name would be Binder. 3-ring binder. You're 3-ring binder. You're supposedly the mastermind behind a vast conspiracy, but your daily battle is getting a PDF to print with the correct margins.
This is great.
Oh, James Bond had gadgets. You have a scanner that jams on page 68. Batman has the Batcave. You have a room where every horizontal surface is legally significant. Oh fuck! Oh god, I swear I can see my room. All right, you don't have trust issues. You have a chain of custody policy. When the doorbell rings, normal people ask who's there. You ask. Are you there? Are you here in your individual or official capacity, and what's your jurisdiction? Oh, Jesus. Okay. And is your last name Flood? All right.
Oh my God.
You're the only man who can turn Somebody Knocked on My Door into a 6-part documentary, 3 declarations, a timeline, and a request for sanctions. Oh, okay. You say you might be. Oh, never mind with that one. Okay, Christine Feck can create a character from one audience suggestion. You need 12 years, 10,000 pages, a certified transcript just to explain who you are. Okay. Your idea of crowd work is asking everyone to state their full name for the record. Oh God.
Whoa.
Yeah, you might become part of a court proceeding later on. Just go with it. All right. We can't use this. All right. You don't bomb on stage. You file a motion for reconsideration of the audience's response. I'd appeal it. And honestly, Mitch, you may not be a federal agent, but after everything you've documented, your grocery list probably ends with, "I declare under penalty of perjury that the foregoing is true and correct."
That was great.
Oh
That
God.
was perfect.
Great.
Okay.
That was
Well,
great.
yeah.
Mitch
There's
Spider.
another one that said something like, what was it? Jason Bourne 1, 2, and 3 is nothing but a hobby on the weekend for you, or something like that. And I was like, oh Jesus, is this my real life?
Dang.
Yeah, I'm battling bugs. And
I could see you being a podcaster in the future because you are so freaking hilarious. And don't ever give up. And everybody put, if you're still here, like, prayer emojis in the chat for him.
yeah,
Please.
we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah, you never know.
we'll see.
Never know.
Yeah, I might have some fun with it.
Mitch wins. Mitch wins.
I have
Well,
no
are we
idea
ra-
what
are
I
we
would get on to
rating it?
talk about.
Are we rating the roasts? Mitch is the best one. I
Oh,
agree. I agree.
Mitch
yeah,
was the best.
keep doing it. I think you should do this. Like, this could be a thing for you. Is you roast and you exchange it. Like, so Bays
Okay.
would read yours, and that way, yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of a good idea.
very
That'd
funny.
be kind of fun. You get
Yeah.
them in
I
advance.
wish.
You just put them in a hat, and everybody reads out somebody else's
Up.
roast.
I just got another super that someone wants to say something to
Yeah,
Mitch.
hey Mitch, I
1
grew up in your
second. Where is it?
neighborhood. By the way, Jadewin Avenue, Wellesian
Isn't
Way. Really? Why would you admit to that? All right.
Hold on,
Aaron
let
Drive.
me pull it up. Let me pull up. First, happy birthday to Nana Boomer. Thank you, Keats. I think that's the second one is the one.
Yeah.
He's a bomber. Yeah.
This one.
Carly
Yeah, there you
Chi,
go.
$20. Thank you very much. Hey Mitch, I grew up in your neighborhood by way of Chadwin Avenue, Wellesian Way, Aaron Drive, and George Washington Way, plus the Columbia River. Went to Richland High. I believe you. Love you, friends.
Good guy.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Oh, that was really nice. Thank you very much for sending that chat, Carly. Appreciate
Yes.
you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. That
Thank
was very
No,
well
it-
said.
Yes, thank you.
He moved away
Thank you,
though.
Keats.
Smart man.
Yeah, I think we're done, right? I guess you guys are really tired.
Yeah,
Okay.
I woke up at 5 today. It's 2:30 by me now, so
Wow.
it's almost 24 hours.
I hope we can do this again.
Please.
100%.
Everybody
100%.
I
loves
need
you.
to see Mitch again.
Everybody asks, when is Mitch coming back on? I'm like, I don't know. He's busy. I don't know if he's going to come on.
He's
Yeah,
he's
Mitch,
got this-
thank you for doing this for real.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
seriously.
No, yeah, you guys are. I have a fun time every time I get on here.
Yeah.
We've got Amy's in the background. She's everybody put her in her press. She's been going through a lot lately, and I've been having to take care of her. So I've had to be her Uber. We had to get a little bit of emergency eye surgery, but everything's turning out pretty good.
Love you,
she's
Amy.
back to driving, and but yeah, as soon as she gets out of that, we got to get full knee replacement on her, so that I know, so I
That's
can
rough.
take her down to the beaches somewhere. But yeah, it's been a little bit busy. We'll see. Yeah, I would love to come
Yeah.
back on.
Yeah.
I'll
Whatever.
try to
Anytime,
make
sir.
more appearances.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you guys
Like,
make
you
me
never know.
laugh.
We never know who's going to come on here too, right?
You know, if I come on, I might know a few people now, and maybe I can drag some people with me.
Yeah, just don't bring
All right,
Yeah, that was
anybody
fun.
that scares me.
Just want to let you know. Just want to let you know, Mitch. You got a lot of prayers for you and
Yes.
Amy in the chat, and a
Yeah.
lot of well wishes.
I want
Just
you
wanted
guys
let
to know that we
that.
feel it. We actually feel it. We
Good.
know, and I want to say thank you.
Thank you, chat. Thank you,
Sincerely,
chat.
thank you.
Everybody's chat. Thank you tonight.
Everybody's putting stuff in there for you.
Yeah. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you so much, chats. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you guys for staying with us and watching this whole thing.
Yeah.
We didn't know how long it was going to be.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody
Thank
looks
you,
pretty tired.
ADN. Thank you, Bays.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having us.
ADN.
And so good to
Wonderful
meet you,
meeting you.
Mitch.
Wonderful meeting you. And Baze, well,
We
We're
deal
getting
with
there.
them.
We're getting there.
We deal with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what? Baze always
warming up
has
to you.
nice things to say about
Listen,
you. I swear to God.
if you heard the
I'm
way that
messing with you,
I
yeah.
spoke about you to Gary Melton
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
on a
How did he
on
take
a
it
live
anyway?
stream, on a
He
I
did.
live
witnessed
stream.
it.
He did.
How did he take it anyway?
I witnessed it.
Really?
He was caught off guard. We'll just say that.
Oh yeah.
You were like,
He's
you were
such a
like,
serious guy, you know. He's so these guys take themselves so seriously, and oh God bless their heart, you know. Yeah, just wonderful. He is a good guy. They are actually good guys. They're just I would say a bit misled, and some of their tactics, you know. Yeah,
Not so tactical.
we'll figure it
Well,
out along the way.
what happened?
We'll see how it goes.
You said something based. He's like, oh, Mitch is so hilarious. Like I was on a live stream and he's like flipping his pen. And he was going, he goes, really?
Did he start doing his blink? Start
He
gulping?
didn't see
Yeah.
that one coming.
He goes, He didn't really have a
Maybe-
comment, but it was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, yeah. He knows he's in trouble when he starts gulping and blinking. You know.
Flicking the pen back and forth.
Start touching the ear.
Well, thank you, Baze. I do appreciate it. I only give shit to the people that I like, except for you. You deserve it. Yeah.
Listen, as long as you keep streaming with me, you don't have to like me.
All right.
I get. You know, I enjoy this. We got another super. Mitch,
said,
did
"What
you
would help-"
give
Oh, sorry.
Stu the pics and vids?
Hold on, where is that?
They're
That one.
literally at the bottom of a river. I could give you guys great coordinates. It'll be fun watching you guys try.
Yep, that's the one. Base noticer clips. Mitch, did you give Stu the pics and vids? They're at the bottom of the ocean.
No, the river. It's a river.
River.
Yeah, rivers are much harder to dive in, by the way.
Oh,
you know,
yeah?
yeah. Oh yeah, especially when it's deep, fast moving current, and
Yeah.
you can only see like a foot in front of your face if
Murky.
you're lucky on a good day. So and then you've got boulders the size of houses going by, along with every once in a while you come across a barrel that might have been left there since the 1950s, and it's downriver from Hanford. Figure it out. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there. Plus, you have to dodge the boats that are fishing, and you got fishing hooks and anchors and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, good luck, man. I think that we should have more treasure hunts like that.
Well, everybody's loving you in the chat here. Just want to tell you how much love you have, how much support you have.
Is there any way to copy this off so I can show it to Amy when she wakes up?
I will
She
send
would
it to
love
you. Yeah, I
Will
will
ya?
send it to you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love reading all of that. That actually, because Amy, I don't have a choice in this. They came after me.
Yeah.
But with her, she makes the choice, and that's a real hero. People that choose to do the hard thing, and yeah, she's
Yeah.
my hero, and it's been lately. It's been real hard. So yeah, I'm always trying to cheer up. By the way, her birthday's on
Oh.
Saturday.
Well,
Yeah.
happy early birthday to her.
Yeah, she'll be turning 20. And yeah, I figure I'm gonna get her a foot massage or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Sending prayers to her and to you also. And thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come do
Right.
this. Yeah, I really appreciate. We need to talk. We like Kevin Human said, we need to
Yeah,
talk.
we're
We need
gonna
to-
be up in like 4 hours to go to Spokane for her knee stuff. It's gonna be great. I'll be all right.
Lisha said, not the D pics. Keep those.
Yeah, I told the lawyer, told the judges down there too. I said, yeah, they're all D pics. Yeah. You can't look at any of them.
I'm just reading some of these comments. Thank you, Mitch and Amy.
Oh,
There's-
please print this off for us. Thank you.
Yes, I will. I will. Praying for all of
That'd be a
you.
great birthday for her.
Prayers. Do you
Oh,
see
thank
how
you.
much
From
love and
Australia.
support? They're all saying happy birthday now to Amy. Do you see how much love you're getting here?
You guys are wonderful. I mean, everybody has been. Yeah, yeah. Well, this has been quite the ride, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I really thought I got off of Candace Owens. It'd be like, I told Amy, well, there we go. That's our 15 minutes of fame. We're good. We'll go back to the regular life and everything else. Every time I've said that ever since, things blow up again, or people come to my door, something like that. So yeah, it doesn't look like
Still,
it's going away for a while.
love and prayers to Mitch and Amy from Australia.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to
Australia and
Amy.
Sweden.
Yep,
You people are incredible. Thank
they're
you so
amazing.
much.
It's
I'm
amazing
gonna.
community that we're all in here, like all coming together and helping.
Yeah.
With this, who would have thought that I would ever have you on my channel, right, Base? Like I would have never thought of. I would have never have known that you'd even pop in.
Oh, that's
And
Charlie's Angel's fault. So yeah, you can
yeah,
blame
she's
her.
like, come into Ali's chat. She's doing fun things with the perfume, and then there you
I
were.
remember that too. It was such a late night, and then yeah, she had gotten me up, and I was like, oh, now I can't sleep. All right, fine, I'll do it. Yeah, and I'm glad I did. We had
Yeah,
a good
see,
time.
we laughed
Yeah.
our asses off that night. Somebody's saying, yes, I believe Amy is the daughter. What?
No.
No.
I was,
No.
yeah,
No.
No,
she's obviously every
that's your
beautiful
woman.
woman is.
That's your
Yeah,
woman.
it's always their 20th birthday. So
As Wisha would say, happy birthday, Mitch's
might have been.
bride.
A
You know how Victor Mark says bride.
little
My
Victor
bride.
reference in there.
I'm
And
just
hey,
reading.
this week I
Keep
had some
going.
harsh words for a woman, and there were some people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that." I probably shouldn't have. I don't mean it.
Yeah.
I just want to say, how do you put it? We don't wish any ill will. It's just, if you don't like what people say, go somewhere else.
People say shit. Don't apologize. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now,
It's that concept
we all
of
do it. And then like once you become a public figure in any level, it's
Mhm.
so much different. Because think about it. Like if we were just friends at a restaurant, right? We could say what we're saying and it's like whatever. But when you're doing this in a public forum, on a platform that has some level of censorship, it's like a totally different ball game. Like you could in private, you could say something, you could be critical of someone, you could crack a joke, and it's like anybody else, any other day, any other conversation. But like you do it here with everybody watching, all of a sudden it's a fucking problem. You're gonna have someone making an X post, they're gonna spin it. See, people
I
get more
know.
sensitive about things. Like
Yeah, that whole TPUSA team of bots, whatever, they're out in force this week, so you all be careful.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, I don't
Mhm.
get the whole idea of if you don't like somebody said, well, why go to their page and read it? Just go away.
Go away.
You don't have to believe nothing. And by the way, nobody's has to believe me. Never anybody who ever tries to force you to believe them, that you have to believe their way, you should probably avoid that.
Yeah.
There's probably
True.
no truth
True.
to it.
100%.
True facts.
Probably
and
not.
now while you're saying that, I'll be honest. When you first went on Candace and she had like the big reveal, Mitch Snow to Fort Huachuca, I got very not that I got turned off. I had already been turned off at that point because I felt like when Candace met with Erica and then Erica said that yes, Charlie did send those text messages to Dan Flood and Andrew Colvette, that right there should have been it. You know what I mean? Like I felt like at that point in time, there was enough probable cause to warrant an investigation. And it didn't matter what she was going to say, what evidence she was going to bring next, unless it was like an actual smoking gun. I'm like, whoa, where are we going? Who gives a fuck? Like, we got it. Like, this is it. You know what I mean? And
But
then
she did that X space. Were you there for that one?
no, I wasn't even on
I-
X at that point. No,
That
but
was
let me finish. This is important. So when you first went on, I had already had some sort of bias in my head. Plus, I was already
Mhm.
pissed off with the Epstein files, the shit going on with the ICE, like all these crazy things going on in my head. But I was very skeptical, not of you personally, just of the situation itself. But after these 2 shows, like getting to know you a little bit and just joking around and talking to you and getting a better idea of the kind of person you are, like I believe you. And it's important to put on the record.
Yeah, you don't have to. You
No,
know?
I'm just saying that,
I always tell people. I mean, you can go ask, see where people were. It might be interesting. You might find something out. It looks like somebody. A lot of people have done research and they found a lot of things out.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a lot of things being found out about that. So yeah, good. And I hope it gives. I hope for those that really grieve that they've found answers and that they keep finding answers. But I think that's the worst thing is when you've had a loss and somebody knew something and didn't say something. That's I've had that happen to me,
Hmm.
and I don't think I could live with myself if I didn't speak up. And yeah, that was a hard decision for us to make because it hasn't helped. It hasn't helped what we've wanted to do in our situation. Not at all. So I don't know. I just feel you know, there's answers. There needs to be more answers being sought by our government. We have whole government agencies that are paid to be doing this stuff.
Hmm.
This is and they get paid a lot of money, and they're not doing their job. I think that's yeah. Doesn't that piss you off? Because it pisses me off.
Yeah. Yeah,
It really pisses
there's
me
a
off.
lot of there's a lot of things that have come out in the past year and that I've done
Uh,
my own investigations and research and that pissed me off.
there's a lot of people
But
getting paid a lot of money to mislead and lie, and that pisses me off. I
you
don't
know
like
what?
that.
For me though, it's not even it's not even about the money. I don't care what they're making. And this goes back to like faith and Christianity, because like when you're a real Christian and you
Hmm.
believe in Jesus, the money just doesn't mean as much. Put it this way. Once upon a time, I would be pissed off about the money that they're making, but now it doesn't outweigh the lie. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
yeah.
Like the lie is
It,
enough. It's like fuck the money. You know what I mean? It's like it's you're
or
lying. You're full of shit. Like that's what bothers me more.
And I think Candace Owens has made the point too of why is everybody afraid of the question? Why is everybody trying to shut down the questions? If you're, it just seems very manipulative, very controlling, and we should be asking questions. Charlie wanted us to ask questions.
Yes.
I wish I'd gotten to know the man. I didn't know him as well as I should have. I think we wanted to go see him at one time, but no, everybody who ever saw him talk, we knew where he was destined for. He
I
was
think he's
going.
watching us all now. Actually, I just
I
feel
think
it. I don't know why.
I think so too.
That's
I
just
think
the vibe
there's
I'm getting. It's
there's
yeah.
something going on. There's a change, and the federal government doesn't know what to do with this new paradigm of everybody getting the information before them,
Hmm.
or being able to verify them and cross-check them. And
They're gonna use AI to try to curate everything. They're gonna try to get
Yeah.
everybody to use AI for all their information, and
Mhm.
the truth is gonna be locked away.
Yep.
And
All right.
it's not gonna.
That's
You know
why I
what I
don't like
mean?
AI.
I saw somebody, I think it was on Instagram, that they had a
Mm-hmm.
really good analogy that like
Mhm.
up until now that they were talking about Google, because Google used to just be like basically its
Uh,
own little data center of information, and you
mhm.
you search and then you find what's there. And now it's AI based. And they basically said it's like, imagine you spend your whole life, walking into the library every time you want to read a book or get some
Yeah.
sort of information. And now with AI, it's you're knocking on the library door, the door's locked, somebody comes to the door and you tell them what book you want, and they're like, "Oh, let me check." Oh, nope, not there. That's basically what
Or
AI
no,
is going to do
it's
with
more like
information.
this is the book you need to read. Here you go.
Yes,
This is
yes,
the only book
exactly.
we got.
Exactly.
yeah, it's a massive book burning going on, and it's here's something on the inside that we found with our investigations with, and hopefully you guys will soon get to meet Jessica Saxton and Dale Richardson. They do incredible work with court corruption. But our courts behind the scenes are dumping every case and every case file into an AI structure in Arizona. It's a company called For the Record. That For the Record is hooked up to all of these AI databases down there, and it's cross-referencing, you know, social credit scores, um, your social media, your voting records, and then it's turning around and telling judges how to rule. And that's one of the things that we just caught. I just went through a hearing, and yeah, I just caught the judge doing that. In other words, our judges are just script readers. They're not actually doing anything. They're just reading off of a script on how to rule. It's predetermined, and you're going to start seeing a lot more of that. And it goes along with local policing too. So these flock cameras, they're tying everything into it. And this AI, I just wrote something on an Elon Musk response. Yeah, I'll tell you, we need to pull the plug for a while because we got the wrong people in charge of it.
Yeah.
You know. But
we voted for that. I didn't want AI, but it's here, and it's
yeah, the
that's
AI
future.
voted
That's
for
the
it.
future.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Yeah.
But no, we wish you all well. Thank you so much for all the support.
Oh my gosh! Like, look what everybody's
Thank you.
saying here in the chat. Like,
Guys, I hate to cut everybody
Yep.
short though, but I
Yep,
really do
we gotta
want to get
go.
going. Mitch,
Yeah.
thank you very much. ADN,
Hey,
thank you
thank
very
you.
much. Allie, Chris, I love you guys. I hope
Love you
let's
too,
do it
man.
again. Let's do it again very soon, okay?
All
And
right.
guys,
Please, I'll reach out to you.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in, everybody in the chat on all channels,
Yeah.
and thank you for supporting everybody. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. We hope we brought some information for you tonight. We hope, hopefully, brought you some laughs as well.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everybody who comes on our show, and for everybody who watches our show.
So just gonna read out some more before we head out. Because you know the love is for Mitch here tonight.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know what
bow
this
out.
is.
Thank
F-
you so much. Tell them everybody thank you. And
Yes.
you too, keep doing what you do. This is a
Yeah.
wonderful little space, and I hope you have fun with the roasts. I think that would be a
That
great.
was hilarious.
It was fun to
Yeah.
do.
Fun.
Great idea, man.
ADN, you're wonderful. I'm gonna tune into your channel. Thank you
Oh,
so
thanks,
much.
Mitch. Nice to meet you.
All right, you all have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Good night, Mitch.
Bye, Mitch.
Bye.
It's just us now.
It's just us.
Just
I'm like,
the
I'm
two of
somehow
us.
rallying.
I think, like, you know, the women survived. All the men are dropping like flies. No, I'm just joking.
Chris is like, I'm not here. What?
He's tired too. No, I'm just gonna read these and then we are gonna like exit too.
Rapperino.
Yeah.
Hiya. Our government in Sweden went to the wall and licked it good. Oh, wow. 'Cause we have Palantir everywhere and our building data centers are all over Sweden. Wow.
Damn.
That sucks.
Let's see.
I still
Even-
think we have so many more in the US.
Yeah.
It's kind of sick.
And I think that was it. I don't know what this means.
KPD, RPD, and PPD.
Should I look that up? ADN, what is that?
I think it was something for Mitch because wasn't that his bud that he knew growing up?
Oh, maybe.
He probably would know. That's probably a Mitch thing.
Take a picture of that one. Here, I'll do it real quick.
Yeah, you grab a picture and
Yeah.
you can just send that to Mitch.
Got it. All right.
right.
And I think that is it. You guys in the chat have been fire. So
There's still quite a few people watching even. Like I
Really?
didn't stream to mine, but I noticed it on X. So thank you guys
Wow.
for sticking around.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ADN, for
Of course.
sticking
Thanks
around
for
this
having
long.
me.
Yeah,
Our
we
pleasure
gotta do
always.
so. I gotta come on your show because like we still
Oh
haven't
yeah,
done that.
we need to. I haven't been
Yeah.
doing lives as much, but I told you guys I'm like with my kiddo this summer. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of trying to enjoy while he still likes me. He's still little, so like I get like way more love, but I know those days are coming. up
Oh,
where he's
enjoy
like, I
it.
just want to be with a friend, and I'm so.
It'll change once they become independent.
Oh, yeah, I think like once they turn like, teenager,
Yeah.
16 or so.
I still have a few years, but I've just been like, all right, I'm gonna just focus on you in the summer, and then when you go back to school, I'll hammer on a little
Yes.
bit more on the channel.
And school's coming soon, right? August.
Yeah, it's end of
September?
August for us. Ours starts really late here. When I grew up in the Midwest, it was like middle of August. Here, it's literally the end in the
Oh.
Southeast. So yeah, it's
Well,
weird.
it's not too long from now, but
No.
yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy your
Thank
time
you.
with your boy.
Our friend Furman came into the chat and he has a question for you.
Wow.
Am I single? Unfortunately, yes, I am.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
Ooh.
unfortunately, I am.
Well,
have you ever seen Forbidden Truth before?
I have not.
he is a friend of Allie and ours, and he's been doing some very, very good research on the technical schematics of the setup. He was inspired by what Allie and I were doing, and he wanted to dive in more. And he's been doing a great job, and he's on X.
Yeah.
And he's under the name Furman Files.
Furman Files or
Okay.
Forbidden Truth? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can add me on X.
Yeah.
I'd love to see
American
your
Discord.
work. Yeah,
American
or like
Discord, yeah.
follow me. I'll DM me.
Yeah. DM her.
DM me and we could research or something.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
you
that'd be
two,
awesome.
like with your two brains, yeah, you guys would annihilate stuff.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and we still have to do something, Furman, because we were supposed to finish the tech table and everything.
Yeah, we were doing a show with Furman, and we did like a really good research episode, and then it just turned into a party. We just brought 10 people on
Mitch
and just
Snow
had a
came
party.
in. Mitch Snow.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't turn it down. I love
absolutely.
Mitch. I literally could listen to him talk forever. Like he is such a good guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for having me when he's here.
Yeah, and
Who's adorable? Who's adorable?
Must
Easy
be
man.
the guy.
Mitch.
Is it Mitch or Forbidden?
I don't know who you're talking about, Wisha. Who's adorable?
Wisha, let us know again.
Wisha.
Give us the tea.
Forbidden Truth just put a comment in. That's the hottest thing ever. Let's research. as soon as you said we got to hook up and research, you got him going. He's like, oh my God, a girl wants to research. I'm there.
This escalated quickly. This is so funny. I love that comment.
Allie, shh. My love story.
Ron, I need to see where this goes.
I think Furman and her would make a great couple.
It would.
I think so.
Have you guys talked to this person?
Yeah, he's been on my show.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I must not have seen him.
Yeah,
Oh my
and I
gosh.
talked to him for like 40 minutes to an hour the other day on a phone call.
Yeah.
So
here
he's
we go.
Chris approved.
Oh, Wisha approved.
Oh, and Wisha.
Approved. Wisha approved.
She
Wow.
just said Furman is a cutie.
Okay.
She's blushing. She's blushing. She's blushing.
I don't know.
She's blushing, Furman. Put a heart.
Yes.
Put a heart.
I will talk to you. You can talk to me on X if you want.
Furman,
You guys
if you
can-
DM her, don't mess it up. She's
You
a
guys can
great
come
girl.
on my channel and I will match you.
Oh my God. That would be so funny.
Oh my God.
All right, brother.
Tell me where it goes. Just tell
Just-
me where it goes. I'm gonna get you guys to Love Connection right here.
I'm just gonna say, Furman, don't mess it up. She's a great girl. Don't mess it up,
She
dude.
is amazing.
From brother to brother,
Thank you.
be a
Thank
man.
you.
And be a polite man. Be a nice man.
Furman once saved my kitten from a burning building.
Wisha is shipping this so hard. I love her. I wish Wisha lived by me. I DM'd her once. I was like, "Are you by me?" And she goes, "No, I'm in the Midwest." I was like, "This is so unfortunate."
I feel like she's my sister. I don't even know how to
Yep.
explain it.
I've said that too. Wisha's one person that I would love to go meet
Yeah.
and just sit there and have a barbecue and hang out with her and her family.
We would
Like,
laugh like
Oh man.
all day long.
I
Like-
would want to be a part of this. I just feel like she's like, I don't know, my
I
soul.
wish we were all near each
Yeah.
other, you know?
Me too.
So, he's gonna hit you up in the DM. Watch out.
Let's see.
All right. Let's
But with that, we'll wrap it up.
Yes, let's end it
I'm
after
pretty sure
we've done some
Furman's,
matchmaking.
Yes.
Furman's heart's beating out of his chest right
That
now,
is
and
so funny.
he's gonna talk to American Discourse.
He's
And
gonna
yeah.
research all night looking at her picture.
Please don't. Don't do that. Please don't.
No, he's actually a really nice person. Actually,
Oh, love that.
yeah, actually.
Well,
The
thanks, guys.
Furminator. With that, thank you so much, ADN, again
Thank
for
you,
coming.
guys.
And yeah, we are leaving because it is so late, and I appreciate everybody for sticking around and watching this. This was an amazing live
It's a
stream. We
great
had
stream.
great
So
time.
fun.
Yeah, we
Great
got to do
stream.
it again. Yeah. So Christ is King, right, everyone?
Love each other, protect each other, and the fight's just starting, guys. So
Well-
we can do this. We just got to be with each other, protect each other, keep having conversations, and keep exposing the dirt out there. And we'll all get through this.
Will we, babe?
Yeah, we will. Got to have some optimism, baby.
Furby, I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna add this to stage and I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Not this. Not this.
So we're gonna look at Dan Flood's
that.
nose.
No, not again.
What the heck? What the heck?
Remove those,
I
babe.
tried to do it. There. Is this gonna go now?
There you go.
There we go. Okay. So I'll see you later, ADN. I know we'll be talking again.
y'all.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you. What is it? What day is it?
Doesn't matter. It's
Friday.
too late,
I
and
have a
it's
show.
4 in the morning.
I have a show tomorrow. I have a special guest tomorrow night. I have 2 shows tomorrow. So tune in for that. I think I'm going to be with Dawn Jeffries, and then I'm doing a show with Tommy later.
Tommy Borum?
Yep.
Tommy Borum.
Later
Yep.
on that night. So tune in for that, guys. And thank you so much for coming today. Christ is King. Say Jesus' name. You are my Flamingo Mafias. And keep fighting for Charlie. Don't stop.
Love you guys. Christ is King.